Okay, so welcome to session 2. So this is session 2 of the Alien RPG, the cinematic starter. So this is Chariot of the Gods, and we've already had our first... We didn't finish Act 1, but we've had our first session. So let's... quickly, I'll just run through... well, actually, let's do character introductions first. So everybody go around. Yeah, and then then I'll do the summary, because I'll be mentioning names. So, yeah, Chris, do you want to start?
My name is Chris. My character is Laron Cham, Roughneck, for the... What was our ship called? The Montana?
Montero.
For the Montero. I'm good at hitting stuff and breaking stuff. I have 2 stress. That's not a character.
You're
35 hit points.
I'm very meta. I'm Lyle, and I'm playing John J. Wilson, the company agent.
With a cup.
Yeah, with a cup. Keep the coffee cup everywhere. That's
Even into
Office
space.
Yeah, I didn't connect that to Office Space, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I'm down to my last air.
So you won't be long for this world.
So I'll be out of here. I'll be out of here.
I'm also Chris. I'm playing Kayla Ryan, also a roughneck, and her deal is she's just trying to collect pay, to send home to a sick brother.
Yeah. So I just thought those were brass knuckles on there. Jesus.
She is a roughneck.
Oh, yeah, and Jeremy was very kind to give us all our key items.
Oh, right.
I've got the
Oh yeah.
access card.
Rosary.
Oh yeah.
Not really.
Picture of my very sick brother.
Juso.
And Lydia.
Hello.
Oh, where's that?
My name is John. My character's name is Leah Davis. She's the pilot. She's reckless. She has 4 stress right now. 2 air, so 1 more than the corporate agent. And her special item is this pill bottle here, which she keeps her very important medicine in that she can, give or take. It's not a big deal either way. And then in her tiny items, she has a Hitachi product called Lydia, which she used in the previous session and was very successful with.
To relieve some stress.
I was able to relieve some stress using the Hitachi product, yes.
It's a tiny item.
Well, that's why I asked. They said, what's a tiny item?
Is it really tiny?
Well, it's a little bit bigger than your hand, as I covered last session. Yeah.
If I wore like old Pope and John's just like acting matter of fact.
I put in a lot of thought.
Nice. Okay, so we'll do a quick recap of the last session. So this is the crew of the USCS Montero, and they were awakened, assuming they had reached the destination of Sutter's World. So they're running a load of helium-3 by special request of Weyland-Yutani's corporate account from Anchorhead Station. So after trying to contact Sutter's World, they realized the ship is nowhere near the delivery point, and instead is in deep space about halfway to their destination. Mother receives a message from Weyland-Yutani for the Captain Miller, and ever-watchful Wilson accompanies him. The rest of the crew heads to lockers and distributes gear, so they were geared up. And Davis takes a detour, finds meds, and picks up Lydia from her locker.
Just to clarify, you're playing the captain.
Yes, yeah, and right. And so, the Captain Miller is an NPC.
Mostly an NPC.
Thank you. And he has no stress.
Oh, that's right. I got 2 stress and 4 air left.
She, sorry, that's right. She. Yeah, that's right.
She's buddies with Leah.
That's right, there. Close, yes, Vanessa Miller. So, and how much, Lyle, air? So you had 1 air and how much stress?
Oh, I believe 1 stress.
Okay.
So maybe I'll help myself to some of that.
Yeah, I should do that.
Get some stressy
stress?
goodness.
I got 2.
All right. So the crew meets on the bridge. It turns out they were awakened to investigate a distress signal. So failure to do this would sacrifice all of their shares for the current job. And after learning this, David heads for the showers and checks for more meds and develops a nervous twitch.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, because you stressed out because you went to the personnel lockers instead of the med bay to look for drugs.
I didn't know there was a med bay. I wasn't thinking about it. I just
Gotta be some drugs in the shower somewhere.
Yeah.
All right. And so Rai triangulates the location of the distress signal. There's no other data to follow, so they track the signal to have Davis pull up within visual range. So Davis, the pilot, gets them close to the ship. They discover it's the USCSS Kronos, a scientific exploration ship that was thought to be lost 73 years ago and is now floating in front of them.
Hasn't it also popped up a number of times throughout history?
No. I don't think.
I thought it was
remember
kinda-
you made that same assumption.
You asked
Oh,
because you
okay.
wondered about the ghost ship.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't
They
think
used yeah.
You
The
were
fact
wondering
that-
if it was like the Flying Dutchman.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
The fact it was called a ghost ship.
Yeah, they used ghost and derelict kind of
Okay.
interchangeably in the in
I
the
think you
description.
said though that you've heard stories.
That's,
of,
that,
Yes.
that's what I thought.
Well,
too.
the description is that this is you know the ship's name from history books because it infamously disappeared, and so you would be familiar with the name of the ship. So when it was revealed from being within visual range, like wow, it's that ship. But
Right, okay.
but it's
yeah,
not necessarily timey-wimey.
right, right, all right. The discovery triggers instructions from Wayland Yutani. You are now on a salvage operation mandated by the company. So you need to recover data, scientific data and samples from the Kronos, escort the salvage Kronos to Anchorhead or the nearest facility. And we determined the nearest facility is 3 months away with no faster than light travel. We're kind of retconning. Yeah. It's not Anchorhead because you guys are a year light travel away from that.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
And then, and also save any crew members on the Kronos. So Davis aligns the ship and they connect the umbilical. The dorsal airlock is damaged and is repaired by Cham. The crew wears their compression suits, and Miller, the pilot, or the captain, the NPC, stays behind to monitor the operation. So the Kronos has high CO2 and sub-freezing temperatures when the crew enters, and there's also weapon scoring and dried blood on the walls, and extremely low light conditions. So just dim emergency lighting. At first. And then, so in the dark, Wilson trips over the legs of a headless body in a compression suit. Blood and brains are on the wall behind him. Davis determines that it is a suicide and that the body has elongated arms that have torn the sleeves of the spacesuit from the inside. He also finds a shotgun and ammo near the body. The whole crew takes stress from the discovery. Walk down the corridor to cryo room 2. The door is covered with claw marks, as if something attempted to get in. The crew turns around to examine the unopened or unmarked cryo room 1. They find 2 desiccated corpses in broken cryopods, and cryo room 3 contains just empty cryopods. So Cham forces the door of cryo room 3 open with the help of Davis. The action awakens the Kronos Mother AI. So the loud sound of the malfunctioning air scrubbers coming back up. The temperature is slowly rising, but from the sounds of the scrubbers, it doesn't sound like air quality is going to improve anytime soon. Wilson checks the motion detector and detects movement, so the crew again takes stress. So the remaining crew is the remaining Kronos crew is waking up in their cycling cryopods in the cryo room 3, which you have entered. There's 6 cryopods. One of them is empty. So what appeared to be 6 people waking up, there was actually an empty cryopod amongst them. So there are only 5 people that you are seeing. So Rai asks the Kronos to communicate with Montero and confirms the operation. Must complete the salvage operation for forfeiture of shares. Otherwise, Davis searches a ransacked medical examination room and finds 2 med packs, but at the same time receives stress and drops the reload for the shotgun that was picked up. So you did the second air check. Wilson is very low on air. So the Kronos crew is awake and very disoriented, and the only thing you've heard so far from them is, "Where are we?"
Oh, really?
Quick question.
Yes.
So are they able to breathe?
We'll find out.
Yeah, they are able to breathe. Yeah, but
Okay.
but I would say so. They're very disoriented, and most of them are coughing right now as the pods have opened and exposed them to the air conditions that are in the ship. They're coughing.
Well, basically the 2 aims I'm trying to figure out here is,
Sure.
one, do we have to get them off before they start suffocating? Or
No.
if we take off our masks, are we also going to be okay because he's almost out of air?
Right.
You'll be okay.
Yeah,
Davis has already taken off.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
From
Oh,
that.
okay.
You guys don't know that though.
Sorry, out of character.
But we were told that the air is in a breathable state.
Yes.
Okay.
It's just high CO2, so like high altitude. So you're going to take any very stressful action, something very physical, will be at a -1 difficulty because of the reduced air.
Okay. Following that, then, can we recharge air once we get back to the Montero?
Of course, yes. yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Then I'll take. I'll leave my helmet on. I'll take it off because we're talking to him.
It's a good sound.
Oh, I had a soundboard for that.
Are there cameras?
Oh, cameras in the ship? Yeah, there would be standard security. So you would probably have to, probably the bridge, or if there was a security, anything that's marked security, you would have access to cameras from all over the. Wow, these are.
Would this be the bridge?
No, it's marked bridge. That's mother
Mother.
on the ship. No,
That's this computer control room.
yeah. So I think the bridge is.
Well, the computer control room might have the things that we need.
Yeah, so definitely Mother would have access to all security because she's constantly monitored. Deck B is the station. So the front
That's probably at the bottom here.
We're all.
Yep.
Did Davis come back towards the?
I was just
The-
in the
the
other
cryopod
room.
rooms?
I was just, I was in the other room.
Because we.
Yeah, because there was a discussion of these guys are waking up, should we get out of here? And I think Davis
I
was
came
there
back
for
and
that.
we had the argument about whether or not we should bring them back to our ship.
Right.
Because we definitely check out the other cryopod, rooms, and then Mother just said, "Here you go," and we were having a discussion about what to do with these people.
Oh,
Yeah,
that sound was so much better.
Where Leah was right.
Oh, where Leo was at?
Yeah. We don't want to take these people back to our ship.
Oh, I kind of agree.
Yeah.
I disagree.
Yeah, we can't be leaving them here. Do you want to stay on the ship?
No.
Well, then what are we going to do?
We should leave them on this ship. The air is breathable, and
Are we saying this in front of them?
they're disoriented. So.
Yeah, there's nobody paying attention to you so far.
How about we get into the corridor if you'll excuse us for just a moment?
And they all just gonna go. Can we shut the door?
Yeah, are you gonna? Yeah, are you seriously going out?
So
of the-
go out because we're here around these three cryopods.
Right.
Or the.
So just go out, kind of out
Yeah.
in the hallway in the corner. Okay.
I'm looking at two individuals that were pretty scared when they saw the scratches on the door there. So now we want to leave these individuals on this ship with these scratches and that body in the corridor.
Yes.
So there were only two people who were scared when they saw the scratches? Because that's all I heard. There weren't four people who were scared shitless when they saw the scratches?
Well, I'm looking at two people that were scared and now want to leave the crew here.
Out of character. I know the directives were, the new directives were, tug this thing back to Anchorhead,
Or the facility. Yeah.
collect
Yeah.
the any samples or stuff on it. Was rescue the crew part of the directive?
Yes. Any surviving? Yes. Yeah. Of the three.
Didn't know that last time.
Yes. Yeah. Any surviving?
And we've established that failure to comply with any of the directives, you forfeit your company share.
Yeah. Save the crew members on the Kronos is the third directive.
Yep. And
Okay, we could save them by leaving them here.
exactly.
Oh, and we're communicating with Miller on the...
You can. Yeah. On whatever local comms you have.
Oh, we can communicate with Miller back on local.
Yes.
comms, okay.
Yeah.
Because I know we can talk to
So Miller,
Kronos'
we've
mother.
got 5?
Yep.
5? 5, I'm guessing from the former crew. Gonna need some quarantine procedures set up in
For everybody who took off their helmet.
Montero.
Oh,
Jeez, could they have called it Montana?
Why don't we just call it the
The
Montana?
Montero. The big Mon.
Our ship.
Nice. Okay.
Our ship.
Oh, there's a helmet radio. What are the current conditions? I'm Miller. This is Miller. In your. Oh, this is Miller. What are the current conditions of the Kronos?
Whoa.
Back up.
You might want to get the roadie to double check that sound.
It would take 5
Do you have sensors? Do you have atmosphere? I can see that you have power.
We have crewmen.
How many?
Five.
Survivors?
5.
5 survivors. All right. So I'll prepare quarantine. And do you
Unknown
have...
about sensors, we obviously have atmosphere, though it's not
Right.
good quality.
I think we need to go back and regroup. Take these people. They're just going to be...
And he's almost out of air.
And I'm almost out of air. Like, I'm
So
going
I'm
back.
coughing
Okay.
too. So I'm coughing too.
Affirmative. All right, so collect any survivors. I guess that'll be our first step, and get them to the airlock. But I'll prepare quarantine, and we will commence with the rescue operation. We're still going to have to find whatever samples are aboard that ship.
Miller, what was the crew? If you can just check with the Cronus, what was the maximum crew or the?
You could ask Cronus' mother.
I suppose.
Oh, yeah, Kronos' mother.
You got a special voice for that?
I gotta switch for that.
Kronos' mother.
Yes.
She's giggling.
Just enjoying this. Yeah.
Oh, okay. How many life forms are on the ship right now?
Currently, including your party, there are there are 11 life forms on the ship.
5, 4. Hey.
It's an extra one.
Where's the location of the
Extra
life
one.
forms? Well, can we say the extra ones? Because we're
Well,
in the
life forms,
corridor.
yep.
We have 5 in cryo 3.
Right.
And where's the location of the other 2?
I have detected life forms in cryo 3,
Mm-hmm.
the corridor outside, the reactor, and a med lab on deck B.
Deck. So the reactor is on deck.
The reactor is, I think you just,
A?
maybe.
Doesn't look like 10. Doesn't look like
Vehicles.
Doesn't look like
C.
D.
C. Oh, in the back, yes.
Oh yeah.
Rear of deck
Yep, rear deck
C.
C.
Well, we should probably go check those out, see if there's anybody other survivors. So here's the question. Should we all stay safe because there's a body over there and head back to the ship together? Or should we be more genre appropriate and split up?
Well, my air's low, so I can take the 5 survivors back to.
I think we should all go together. More importantly, we've had the discussion before. I don't think we can prep all those cryopods. Do we have enough supplies between the Kronos and the Montero for 9 people on a 3-month journey?
Do we have
We
a
can
choice?
we can use the
We do have a choice.
mother. Do we have the supplies on the Cronus?
The lower deck of the Kronos contains food and supplies for the entire crew.
What was the expiration on the supplies?
Hopefully less than 75 years.
They're still
70 years.
they're
and
still
3 months.
usable.
Probably like
Still
pirate
usable.
stuff, indefinite.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah, long live.
so the question is for how many people and for how long?
For the entire crew, and there were 2 other cryo stations, 6 each, so that'd be
Right.
yeah, like 18
We were looking at
people worth of food.
18.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Here's another good question. Mother, how many people were stationed on the Kronos for its last mission?
The Kronos crew consisted of 18 members.
What happened to the other 12?
I am not aware.
Or wouldn't it be 7 now? As Mother said, there were 11.
Including our party.
Oh, including our party.
Including
okay.
our party.
Right. So there's us, the crew, and 2 extras.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that means we're potentially missing 10 people.
Okay.
That's why we need to tap into
There was one in the
the
hallway as
the
well.
cameras.
Just tripped over there.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I asked last time, but I forgot your answer. Did it have like any insignia or anything to say like it was part of this crew, or did it have?
Oh, the body,
body,
the
yeah.
headless body. It was a compression suit from the Kronos.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's identified as a.
Was there a name tag?
I can give you a name tag. Yeah, it was Ortiz.
Okay.
We didn't specifically roll for that, but Davis inspected enough that that you would know that.
I don't think you
What
got an
about-
answer to your
What about
question.
their
now.
I failed my
suits?
roll.
Where were their suits?
Oh, you felt you were okay.
Where?
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
their
question
suits
just
would
now
be in.
about
What happened to the?
Oh.
Yeah, there are the full complement of suits for the
I bel-
entire crew.
I believe the
And
question
everything
about what
seems-
happened to the other 12 were do not have information.
What?
Yeah, I know Mother was
yeah,
shut down.
we don't-
so-
yes.
Mother gave me a 9.
Okay.
Yes. Unaware.
Okay. Mother
At
was
this-
evasive.
Whatever, Mother.
Looking shift.
Holding.
All right, so let's get these people on back. Open the door. Hi, everybody.
All right, well, that's settled. All right.
Okay, so
We got a
as
fucking
you open
Leroy
the
Jenkins in the party. All right.
That's my name. Lyron Jenkins.
I know.
So as you open the door, standing right in front of you is a woman who just injected herself with something obviously to help her recover as quickly as possible
Stimulants?
from cryo-sleep. And
It's not me. This
So-
is a different crew member of the Kronos.
you're right. I'm assuming you're the rescue party.
In a sense, we yeah.
Effectively, yes.
Yeah. You guys have been under for a long time.
Why don't we wait for that until we get you on?
Yeah, the air quality here is very good. If you're alright with it, we'd like to take you back over to our ship for safety's sake.
I can't leave the ship at this time until I know that everything, all scientific data and everything that we were sent out here for is secured.
Are you the
That's
captain?
okay. You can stay here. Then we'll
I
go
am the
back.
representative of
Leah.
Wayland Yutani,
Leah.
and I have total authority over this mission.
That's great. So is he.
So am I. And new directives. Companies change. The CEO has changed, and the new directives are to get you onto our ship and to secure the scientific information. But we will do that in
If you
in
wanna
day
stay
2
here-
of our little mission here.
If you want to stay here, that's okay, but the rest of the crew should get rid of the ship.
I would prefer.
I'll say however many people want to stay here, our directive is to make sure you get towed back to safety.
Yeah.
If you want to stay on the ship, that is fine with me.
It doesn't matter where you are when we make it to Anchorhead. You could be on Cronus, or you could be on our ship. You could
Your
just-
choice. How about this?
Mother said there was enough supplies for the crew on the Cronus. So
We're willing to take any and every one of your crew who wants to onto the USS Montero. Anyone who wants to stay here, that's fine.
And it might not be safe here, so it's probably good to go over.
Anybody who wants to spend a very long time in quarantine can come with us.
I will be in my quarters. I would love to speak to the representative Wayland Yutani when you
Where
have a
are your
chance.
quarters?
Let me check.
Next to the reactor.
Yes. They are on deck. Sorry. Actually, yeah. Take a look for because this is. I'm sorry. This is really hard to read. So there's story. On
Probably deck B.
corporate suite. Yeah, corporate suite on deck B, near the scrubber and the. I can't read. Yeah, the state. Yeah, so deck B.
Okay, deck B.
Yeah,
Okay,
so-
but not
Those
near
are
here,
the
right?
corporate
So
suites,
Sorry, what was your name, man?
Damn
It's all good.
Yeah. So I am Lori Clayton, corporate representative of Wayland Yutani. This mission has a significant financial value that I am not at liberty
Would you
to.
mind stepping out into the hallway here and letting the door close?
Okay. Yes.
Just so you know, this thing may not be all copacetic on the ship. There's a dead body over there. There's bullets and trash and blood. It
keep
might
that-
not be the safest
Why don't we
place.
just not?
We are.
She's gonna find out anyway. Anyway,
I'm aware of the current
going to your
situation.
quarters by yourself
Yes.
might not be the best idea.
So you found Ortiz.
There are freaking claws in
Sorry.
the door.
Sorry.
Yes.
What happened?
Ortiz was not permitted to accompany us into cryo-sleep, and so he was given a compression suit and means to protect himself, and was left on the ship.
How long were you expecting to be in
I
cryo?
think let's back that up. More importantly, why would Ortiz need to protect himself?
That's something you should probably address to Dr. Cooper. He would have details of our current situation as well as the status of this scientific
So it's a
expedition.
need-to-know basis.
all right. So
Well, I need to know.
You're
do
going
you
back
have
to
a
quarantine too.
do you have a
Get
card?
off this ship.
Yes. And she, of course, produces from her cryo underwear.
What's her title?
She is corporate liaison with Wayland Yutani, and she was she supervised this scientific expedition.
All right. Well, I'm John Wilson, attached to the Montero, and we need to ensure that you will be safe. So you obviously know that there's a danger here from what you just told me.
Mm.
Which no one's
And
trying to
I'm
tell us
assuming,
about.
yes, that you are here to, as representatives of the company, to rescue us from this current
And
situation.
you are preventing us from fulfilling the company directive. It's not going to look great. It's not, in my report when I say that you are preventing us from doing it. Now we're going to take the other 4 people, and if they can provide us with information, if you want to go down to Company B, we cannot.
Well,
Yeah.
I would prefer to speak to you privately in my suite, and please attend to the.
I'm afraid
remaining
it's
crew.
going to have to. I'm running out of air, and
I'm
it's
not-
going to have to be
and
my
he's
my
not going
suite.
by himself.
I would really hate for your benefits to be, your beneficiaries to not get your pension or any benefits.
I see.
If you're violating like the company directive. Directives change, and
Not
here's
being
the
very
new one.
nice.
All right. If,
But we are definitely on the same page here about
Mhm.
securing that information.
Mhm.
Now, what we'd like to do is regroup, get some information. Be more than happy to talk to you personally, and then get a plan of action.
I understand, and I can see, or I'm just guessing from the appearance of this crew, that you were hired as contractors and actually aren't directly all employees, with the exception of Wilson
Oh, hell no.
of Wayland Yutani. So I will be in my suite, and I will confer with Wilson, and please attend to the remaining crew. And she walks off.
Okay.
Okay, well, fine. All right.
All right, let's get the other four.
She said a doctor's name.
Yes.
Dr.
Yes.
Cooper.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
what about
Oh, sorry.
communications? What would be the private channel to communicate with you?
Oh, yeah.
So you're following her.
I suppose you wouldn't have an encrypted frequency.
Yeah.
For corporate communication. Yeah. So you could communicate.
I'll contact you on my private line.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the hoity-toity lady.
Yes.
Yeah.
Clayton. Lori
So you
Clayton.
kind of yelled after her or followed after her. She stormed off. Yeah.
She knows. She's waiting for the callback. She's like,
Not too soon.
She's walking really
Yes, not too
slowly
soon.
away. It's like,
Um,
is he gonna say something?
just to make things smoother, would you mind telling the rest of your crew that they can come with us? So
Oh.
we don't have to go through this rigmarole again.
you can discuss anything that you need to with Johns. He's the second in command after
Yeah,
the.
just say,
the-
will you tell him to come with us?
Wow.
Where's John's?
Looks like this roughneck got promoted.
Just
All right.
Don't call me a smooth there, damn it.
just look for the side of the cryotube printed Johns, and she
Oh, yeah, good
continues away. Yeah.
point.
So everyone's in their cryo. So here's
Wouldn't,
so she is
Also,
actually.
they have name tags
They
on
didn't
their...
all open up.
No, they did all.
They
They
did.
did all open up. We're
Yeah,
looking at
but-
six cryotubes. One is empty.
And
Oh, no, they're still
apparently
still-
in them.
No. I think
No.
they've kind of gotten up, but maybe not.
They're like shambling around,
Yeah.
bumping into the
They're
walls.
cryo-sleep zombies.
Did I remember? They haven't aged, or
Yeah.
there was some aging in the cryo-sleep.
Oh,
Good question.
Yeah,
In
I don't.
70 years, there was that
70.
question.
Well, because Ripley was out for 56 and,
And
didn't
didn't age.
change.
Yeah.
So I would imagine that.
She
Yeah.
aged about 5 years.
She looked older between
All right.
Oh, no, that's just not.
But not 50. It's the thing, right?
So what you're telling us is cryo-sleep reduces the age by a factor of 10.
Okay,
So
so
at age 7
they're not like...
So Clayton looked amazing, is all I'm saying. I mean,
Oh, the corporate person.
as she was walking away, you noticed.
Well, because if they come out of
So you know
cryo-sleep
not
with
to
the
watch
age
TV.
Ripley was wearing, it's like underwear that barely
Right.
covers your ass crack.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Okay, I want to find the cryo bed labeled Cooper.
Okay.
There is an empty cryo bed labeled Cooper. There are 5 people walking around.
Probably.
That's why I was asking you.
Yeah. Good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
Cooper's here somewhere.
I would
I smell
not.
vanilla.
There is still someone. There's someone sitting upright in the bed marked Cooper, an older bearded man, holding his head.
And
And
they go, I
very
found the
disoriented.
cryo bed
Seems
Cooper.
like he needs medical attention. Yes?
Did you accompany me?
What?
Did you accompany me, Leah? Because you were going to do something, and I was kind of deferring to
Oh,
your
yeah,
care.
Is the
Uh,
umbilical tube completely sealed? In other
apparently
words,
not. Alright.
it has an atmosphere, or
I think
is
so.
it-
Yeah. Once you
I'm
cycle,
confused
yeah,
on
you
the
just
action,
once you
so-
cycle the airlock, that you're fine.
I'd
The
say that-
corporate guy is going back to.
It seems that Wilson is going to follow Miss Corporate
Okay.
eventually.
No.
Let's go back.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
Or communicate with.
I'm intent on finding this Cooper, and you were going to do something. So go ahead.
Yes.
I'm staying with you guys. Make sure you're safe.
I was going to check to see if any of these fine people need medical attention.
They all appear to be very disoriented and extremely dehydrated and.
Oh,
not-
so
not
what,
healthy,
they might
so.
need some supplies from a proper medical bay?
They may, yes, if you would if you would be so kind.
It seems like if we're going to keep them on this ship where they belong, we should probably get them the medical supplies from this ship.
But we're not.
But
That's not been this.
but the thing is, though, they have urgent medical needs that we can take care of
They.
with supplies from this ship.
Uh-huh.
So, why don't we do that?
Uh-huh. Well, they do have a doctor. We should talk to him. And
Yes,
Johns,
let's ask the
whoever that
doctor
is.
about the medical bay.
Johns? Any of you people Johns?
Someone
Yeah,
here named
yeah.
Dr. Johns.
No,
Dr.
Dr.
Cooper.
Cooper.
Dr. Cooper.
Johns
Wick,
is the one that.
Wick Johns, I'm in command. I'm second
Your
officer.
second
command.
officer.
Yes,
Second.
we lost our commanding officer.
Still second.
How?
I would
Let
prefer
him get some coffee
if
first.
you talk to Dr. Cooper about this. He understands much more of what's going on than I do. And who is in command here? Oh,
I
okay.
represent the company, the corporation.
Okay.
And what we'd like to do is to take you off the ship into the other ship.
I would.
There seems to have been some problems on this one.
Yes, I would
As you
love
can
nothing
use.
more. I would.
Yeah,
yes.
we've had our fair share of problems too. So I feel like we could probably.
It's a problem
The
missing
bond.
2/3 of your crew.
Dr. Cooper.
Yes,
Who-
Dr. Cooper over here.
Yeah.
Yes, over here. Yes,
Sorry.
Oh.
That's my lazy ass. Dr. Cooper, is there any? Do you have any concern about us moving this crew over into our ship, the Montero?
The entire crew has been inoculated. Everything is safe.
Inoculated from what?
What happened to Ortiz?
Okay.
What happened to Ortiz?
As I back out.
I'll say it again. I'll say it again. What happened to Ortiz?
So
apparently
let me-
Kayla's just in the background and is not going, Ortiz, what's happened to Ortiz?
So let me explain. So.
She took a pill, I saw it!
Laron, I should have. Laron, put your helmet back on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Davis,
All right.
are you walking around without a helmet?
No,
Or
I'm
just,
not.
or just put it back up.
As
Okay.
far as we
Yeah.
know. But
Yeah, I'm
that
just
was,
making
yeah,
sure.
that was
Nobody
that.
knows I've ever had my helmet off.
Yeah.
It's fine.
My hair still looks like shit. Don't worry.
Yeah, I haven't
Apparently, my helmet is half filled with ramen and noodles.
Yeah. Ended anger.
You're so slow.
I'm also trying to not be like. Yeah.
What are you going to say?
How long have you lived here?
All right. So I'm going to tell you a little story. so this is the Kronos. We set out approximately 73 years ago. What we were searching for is an organic substance that was reported to have incredible medical potential and value by
Yep.
Wayland Yutani.
Yep.
What we discovered was something that was a contagion, something that infected our crew and altered them.
Yep.
I was able to, using this substance, which we have now named. Sorry.
Box decks for the win.
Sorry. Yeah. So.
He's
so
just got on a cryo-sleep.
I'm a little
realized that.
groggy. I'm
Perfect.
looking on my tablet for my bug sticks. So we approached LV1113, obtained the substance. So this is then the Draconis system. I myself named this substance the Draconis agent.
Do
and
not care.
It's an
I
important
I could
discovery.
care less what it's called. What the fuck does it do?
Wait a moment.
Is this there's some sort of virus?
It's it's a mutagen. I would have to classify this particular substance as a mutagen, and the medical and maybe military potential is unprecedented.
But the infection does what?
I have inoculated the crew against
Not
this
our
infection.
question.
Yeah.
Not our question.
If
In
you-
the slightest.
If you
Also-
didn't inoculate them, what might have happened?
So as you see, we have an empty cryo bed.
Mhm.
Ortiz.
Yes.
He, prior to my inoculations, was infected.
He had very long, elongated arms.
And the infection caused him to blow his head off with a shotgun.
Yes. So the unprotected crew turned on us. We secured as many of them in the science lab of the Kronos and ejected it into space.
Oh, nice.
But we were overpowered by the remaining crew and had to secure ourselves inside.
There are 2 life forms in the decks below.
And I'm guessing one of them is what clawed the shit out of this bulkhead door.
Well, we have a synthetic on board. And
Does Mother identify synthetics as life forms?
no.
Okay.
This mother does. Maybe other mothers have more affection. So there is a synthetic on board, and if there are life signs, then those are probably I will call them abominations.
Okay.
that our crew.
I get that business card.
Yes.
What's that person's name again?
Oh, Clayton? Lori
Clayton.
Clayton? Yeah.
Clayton.
The
Clayton.
liaison.
Mother, patch me into Clayton.
Oh, okay.
You picked up a country accent.
Okay.
Sit next to me too much.
Patch me into Clayton.
Clayton here. Oh, she's not a robot. Clayton here.
Clayton, there are 2 infected in the decks below.
Okay, well, do you have the capability to take care of them? I have very important work to do.
Sorry, we don't hear this, do we?
Yeah, you can. He can kind of lean in. I mean, yeah, if
But
you would like to. If you,
Sure, I guess this is
what-
not a private chat. I'm not doing this.
Okay. Yes, if you have the ability to take care of them, I prefer that you handle this. I'm assuming you're the rescue crew from Wayland Yutani. I am otherwise occupied.
What?
Doing what? Taking a
Yeah,
shit?
can we
Sorry, like-
also talk to her?
No, I think there was
No,
a
just
one-sided
that-
conversation.
yeah.
I think we heard it, but
Dr. Cooper, what are the signs that somebody is infected? What are the
headache.
first signs?
Oh, Dr. Cooper.
Did they ignore? Would they act like Clayton is acting right now?
No.
Out of
There's
disregard for
irrational, so a mottled skin, grayish.
Well, I would
and-
say that Clayton is acting a little bit irrational.
Doesn't have mottled skin.
No, but they're very irrational and suddenly violent. That is the bloodlust is
So mildly irrational, I guess, does not count. All right.
Incubation period for this mutagen that you've named Draconis that I don't really care about.
And also, do you have any more of them inoculations?
Yes, the dose I have I had prepared for Ortiz. I have in
And
my.
Ortiz did not take it. Why?
He was already showing signs, and the inoculation would do nothing without progressing.
What
infection.
if you're wearing a containment?
Pay attention to. They appear to be egg-like leathery shapes. This about the size of your fist, and they grow like fungus. Any disturbance of those eggs will produce a. It looks like pollen. It is spores. It is the basic transmission, the vehicle that the infection travels. So I would caution you to wear your suits and avoid interacting with any of these eggs.
All right.
Yes, we can avoid interacting with them by just going back to our ship and leaving them here.
You know, that's starting to sound like a good plan.
I know,
Finally,
right?
finally. All right.
No,
You want to come onto this side of the table?
We're not. All right. So bring that inoculation with us.
Okay.
And the 4 of you are going to come with us.
Sorry, what?
Cooper has just slumped to the floor and is just grasping his head.
We need to get him to the
need
medical bay.
something. I need something for my head. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Medical bay?
Yes, please. Please, if you could escort me
Let's
out.
go.
Okay. Okay, so you were almost carrying a very...
Can we establish who is carrying this guy?
The medical bay is in. You mean the examination room that's on this?
Oh, sure, yeah, examine it. Yeah, examine
Okay,
yeah,
alright.
that would be the...
There are all these shotgun shells on the floor.
Okay. That's right. Yeah, so if the closest thing would be the
Examination room.
examination room, yeah.
Is that the room that I was in?
Let's do some
think so.
examination.
If it's
Yeah,
close
we
to
got
cryo,
Chariot,
yeah.
Yeah,
that's
what's
where
the
I
one
was.
going off cryo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so wait for someplace further away, but no problem.
So many toys.
I don't...
I think there's better medical supplies in a different place.
I would prefer if you could escort me to an actual medical lab. There may not be anything in this
See, he
examination
wants to
room.
go to the real medical lab.
Are you sure that's safe? Let's get into our medical lab.
Sorry, it's going to take longer than to get him to this medical lab.
You did hear about the strange black fungus things that shoot spores in your face and turn you into a monster, right?
Yeah, which
You
is why I'm
were
not taking
listening
off
to
my
that part.
fucking helmet.
Right, which is why we should take him to a place where we know there aren't spores and dangerous monsters with metal claw things.
What if he
That's extrapolation.
has spores and the dangerous monsters?
That's also extrapolation.
He
but okay.
said he's inoculated.
I'm inoculated.
Do we
I can
trust
protect you.
I love how we're having this discussion and wrong guy like clutching his head.
Ah!
Like, but
Yes, I'm talking in front of him. I don't.
Yeah.
Where do you keep the containment suits? Mother,
This
where are the
poor guy.
containment
Oh,
suits?
the compression suits.
Compression suits.
Yeah, compression suits would be.
Wardrobe? Shower and wardrobe, maybe?
Yeah, if there's any in the storage, yeah.
The shower and wardrobe
on
here.
B.
Probably nearby the airlock too, I'd imagine.
Yeah, any of the storage in the vestibules. Yeah, the vestibules
Okay, so we're
on
down
B
here on
and deck
B.
B.
So we gotta go down.
Scilab.
Yeah, so from the medical,
Oh.
Dr. Cooper says. So from
Med
the
pods is
examination
down here.
room, we can
Oh, med
access the junction and go to take it to deck B from here. It'll take us all the way through.
Okay, so we gotta go out, kind
And
of like go out. It looks like these are elevators.
You said the other, the two life forms. One was in the reactor, and one was in the science lab.
Yeah, one was in the medical. Yeah.
So
one
going
was-
down that junction will take us right next to the science.
Med lab's there.
Oh, science lab. Yes, yes.
Scilab 2. Med lab.
Yeah, but I think you didn't go down to deck B. You went.
No.
to the
No.
examination.
Yeah.
I went to the examination.
We suggested going to the examination room, and Cooper seemed pretty insistent that he needed to go down to medical.
And I suggested we go to the real medical bay, and he said, yes, of course, the real medical bay. Like the helpful NPC that he is.
You,
Dangerous.
like out of character, you probably have to go back to the.
Well, I'm
And-
gonna get
and-
Miller to because
You're down to like 1 air.
Yeah, but I also want to make sure that you guys have air too. If the containment suits are providing some things.
Right.
Oh yeah, I suppose if we go down to the containment suit, you could just swap one out.
Hmm?
Yeah.
If we go down to wherever their containment suits are, you could swap out.
Right. No, I'm
Just
thinking.
hope there's no spores inside.
Well,
you are
that's the thing. I
medicating, sir.
actually want to get stuff from Montero, but get swapping, like get air for everybody.
That sounds very nice of you.
So let's get everyone over to the Montero. Doctor 2, we've got medicine there.
He's got to go to quarantine first.
Do we?
We have a full med bay.
Okay, fair enough.
It used to be full.
I don't know that.
Are you sure? We've been
I
traveling.
did.
No,
I
no.
never went to the med bay in the Montero.
Which is why you got so fucking stressed out.
Wouldn't you like to?
I have a moderate amount of stress.
I'm gonna patch into Miller.
Normal for
Oh,
the
okay, okay.
situation.
Miller, I'm gonna need you to get us some refills on air.
All right, I'll have those ready when you're back on board.
Can you have them ready by the airlock?
Certainly, but make sure we follow all quarantine procedures and keep the Kronos members as isolated as possible. Keep your suits on, and we will get them over here.
So Miller
So-
is the Ripley of the crew.
Air will be available on the Montero airlock on this side.
All right, just to confirm,
Yeah.
we would be able to transport the Chronos.
Oh, we
We can attach that.
the
and we can
Montero
get
was a
it.
tug
Yeah,
originally.
yeah,
Right,
we can
yeah.
just tug that.
Well,
All right,
carrier.
I'm gonna need I'm gonna need a volunteer to come back with me to the airlock.
We should,
Pick
all,
up the extra air.
we should all go together, just like she said.
All right, then that's 3 volunteers.
Well, then
Which is
some.
fine.
So no one's escorting Dr. Cooper down.
That's
The
a-
We'll
an
bring
old
them
man.
all. Bring them all with us.
Dr. Cooper don't look like you. Like what are we gonna do with Dr. Cooper?
We got medicine in our med bay.
enough medicine to fix whatever his problem is.
I don't know what his problem
We're
is.
actually
Neither
wasting
do
a
we.
lot of time having
Yes,
this
we are.
discussion.
Agreed. So let's move.
So let's just move the 4 of us to get this air. Miller, we're needing this air ASAP.
I'll have it ready.
All
The
right,
air's
let's.
on the way, right?
Hmm?
Is the air on the way?
No,
Miller's
we're going
not
back to
coming
the
on.
Kronos airlock.
But he,
Okay.
He
yeah,
suggested
so,
go back to the Kronos airlock to get.
Right. I just,
air canister from Montero.
the map's all the way over there.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
So, no, that's all right.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
That's
if you
all
want, yeah. Here's.
I'm not good with maps anyway, so it's all right. I just wanted to just check. See
You're the fucking pilot.
what's
No wonder we got fucked.
He's not a navigator.
I'm
Whatever
good
this
at
last
that.
time.
Alright.
Space. Okay.
When there's like only so many directions you can go, it kind of doesn't matter.
Yeah. There's no walls in
Right,
space.
Running into stuff. Space is great.
Yeah.
Like
and
clipping
we're
the edge of
walking and
space.
talking.
Yes, we
It's,
are.
All right.
We're lugging
So, question.
Cooper.
Let's establish it.
Okay,
Yeah, okay.
yeah,
Where
take
is
it, okay.
Cooper? And also,
On my
metagaming here. As far as I know, I got the harpoon gun,
Yes, you have a
shotgun,
Shotgun.
no refills.
Flamethrower.
what? So, sorry. Why wouldn't you just pick up those shotguns?
Because
That's
that's what happened. No one has noticed.
I haven't noticed either.
He said there was. Hey,
No,
there's
that was a
shotguns.
joke.
That was jokes.
That was
Oh,
a joke.
didn't we walk into the examination?
Yeah.
No, we have not walked fucking anywhere because you want to go back to the Kronos umbilical.
We went to the examination.
No, we
room.
didn't. The only person who went to examination is Davis, because we were all talking in the
I
other
thought the
room.
Dr. Cooper went to the
No,
examination.
Dr.
No.
Cooper is adamant about going to the med bay on B.
Yes.
Or going to a med bay.
And that's what the examination
I think you're
was
getting
going to be a
paid.
substitute.
Examination room.
I know what
Are
it
you hearing
says.
this?
Right.
I said, is this the med?
This
he
is
said
Miller.
Anyway, we're
Have
going back.
we enabled sensors? Do you have sensor capability on that ship? I'm picking up a ping.
I'm going to get motion sent.
What's a ping?
A ping. There appears to be a third ship. Are you seeing this?
A third ship?
A third ship. We
Sorry.
are not alone according to our sensors.
What is... Okay.
Now can we go back?
Yes. Oh, all of a sudden, now you want to fucking go back.
No,
we
we're
should go
walking.
back to
We
our
are
ship.
going
Yeah,
back.
we are-
We should
Just
leave
let-
Cooper here.
All right, as far as I know, we are
No one. This is the rescue team, and no one is escorting me to.
as far as I know, okay, we
I'm
are
still lugging.
He's not
yeah,
going to go.
we are
Yeah, we're going to leave them all here. Sorry.
now all of a sudden we leave them all here.
Are we gonna do that really?
We're going to get some air and we're going to come back.
Okay.
So, kind of trailing behind you is
Sounds
John's,
good.
Okay.
the second in command, and he's saying,
Sure.
"If we're leaving the ship, I'm with you guys. Can I would prefer to not be
What if-
here."
And the other three, what's the reaction to us?
They're still
They're like
they're
us.
still
How many fucking errors?
they're still slowly recovering. Yeah.
Whatever alien life I was on the ship is going, really? These motherfuckers? This is too goddamn easy. How about a challenge?
It's got 4 hands to a face.
Yeah, it's just like, oh my god.
And so much for him.
Miller, we're going to need some more weapons and ammunition.
We
and
cleared
stuff.
out the locker.
And that's all we had?
We're a cargo
We
mission.
fucking Marines
I thought you just grabbed an
No.
armful.
Yeah.
of everything that was in the
All right.
lockers.
A harpoon by itself is an armful.
I recommend you check the Kronos if you want
Nope.
more weapons.
Okay, okay.
That's what we've got.
All right, Miller,
That's all you
make
got.
sure. Is the air all ready?
The airlock, yeah. The air is ready. It's at the Montero airlock.
All right.
Please proceed down the umbilical.
Okay.
Okay, out of character, we have established the only person that everyone knows has taken off their helmet.
Correct.
No.
But I put it back on.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Anyway, we're going to need at least one of you to stay and guard the Kronos.
Sorry, guard,
And-
guard what? Why are we guarding?
Oh, I don't know.
Sorry, I took off my helmet. I'll stay here.
All right. Thank you.
Your honesty is
Thank you,
appreciated.
Laron.
Okay.
Lyra.
Cham.
Lyron.
What are we gonna?
Aaron?
Aaron.
So you'll stay here with Cooper.
I will stay.
John's.
I'll
We got
I
John.
guess
Johns
everybody
is
really.
following us, and we're dragging Cooper.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're dragging Cooper?
Cooper is on
The
my
guy
shoulder.
fucking collapsed, clutching his head, telling us he needs
So,
to get to
so
fucking
we're going
med
to drag
bay.
him all the way over here and then drag him all the way back?
We're not going to the examination fucking room, and you were so fucking insistent on getting air from the
And I'm
USS
like,
Montero.
fine, leave him there. He wants to go to the med bay. We'll come back.
The maps are hard.
He can't even get there himself.
He said, I need something for my head. Our med bay is down the way.
And he cannot get there himself.
Okay, I don't want to repeat this, but I don't see any point of dragging the guy here and then dragging them all the way back. We're coming back. We're just
I
getting
was
air.
saying we take him to the med bay on our ship.
Please. Please. And you notice there is now blood coming from
Okay,
the corners
live-
of
we live
Cooper's
here.
eyes.
Lyron?
with you.
Lyron.
Lyron, I'm afraid we're not going to be bringing him onto the ship.
That's a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
How about this? You go fucking get your precious air from the Kronos.
Yes.
You and I will go down med bay and take care of Dr. Cooper. John's,
As
whatever
far as
the
I know,
fuck
we're
you
we're
want
now
to do, you
talking
can do.
about it at the airlock. So why don't you just wait a
So
moment?
Cooper has now.
With this guy bleeding out his eye. Let's just wait a minute. Hold on, let's see if it gets any worse. Wait.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Well, he's had 73 years.
Yeah.
So what's another 15 minutes? You know?
Probably a lot.
So Cooper
Yeah.
is now prone
I'm getting air.
on the ground.
I'm getting air.
Okay. But yeah, before you've opened anything, he starts to convulse.
Oh, nice.
So you have to decide what you want to do
Damn
about
it.
a convulsion.
That does
Damn
not
it.
stop me from getting my air.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Okay, so what do you do? So you hit the panel for the airlock and locked. No reaction.
What's that?
No response.
So this is on the Kronos side. This is on the Kronos
No
side.
response.
We've
you're on
not,
the
we've not
front
entered
side.
the umbilical.
Yes.
Mother, I'm going to need this door unlocked.
I got this.
Oh, that's right. Yes. That's not current.
Mhm.
That's not currently possible.
And why would that be, Mother?
You need to maintain a presence on the Chronos.
By whose directive?
This is a Wayland Yutani directive.
I'm staying here, Mother.
You have a Wayland Litani agent on deck B.
I'm aware of that. The order of
626.
9626.
Mhm.
I forget the exact one.
Yeah.
That's in character.
Okay.
According to the order. According to the order,
Okay.
priority is the Chronos.
Okay. All right, Mother. Davis, would you be able to get that air going? So I will be
the
staying
airlock
on this
will
ship.
not fucking
No.
open.
Mother said I was prevented.
He's negotiating.
Mother, Davis, I will be staying on the
And
Chronos.
Cooper's body is now combustible.
You're just gonna toss this poor fucking guy to death.
What am I, a doctor?
Now
Am I a
blood.
doctor?
The doctor's fucking bleeding out on the floor.
Well, exactly.
His eyes have now
Physician,
rolled
heal
back into
thyself. Davis, go get us some air, fresh air.
Okay,
And then
I
come in.
go beep boop the button and
Locked.
yeah.
God damn it! Alright, I'll try and...
All crew members.
Oh, I'm so surprised.
All crew members are meant to stay aboard.
Can I use heavy machinery to try and open the door?
You can, yeah, you can. But
I would like to help.
before
How
you've
much
been able to take any
trying
action.
to move this along.
The doctor
explodes.
Hey,
Yes.
if I kick the wall, is that gonna
Scuff up your
damage my
boot?
boot or anything like that? I kicked the wall. Several times.
So you should take an extra one because I'm going to help you.
Awesome.
Okay, but
Before you do that-
before this roll, the doctor has progressed to a blood spurting state. So he's violently convulsing. His eyes have now physically been pushed out of his head like birds' eggs, and
I've got the shotgun trained on him.
and so you must all now make an immediate panic roll.
Yeah, no shit.
Because he's not going to So before anything else, make this panic roll.
Okay, so that's D6 plus stress, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Panic roll is just D6 plus.
There's a table.
Oh, just whatever your flat number is, just one d6.
So not that number of D6s.
Yeah.
Like my stress is 2.
yes,
I'm going to roll
plus-
a D6.
Right, and then
add
refer to
2
the
roll.
panic chart. Yeah.
Back, yeah.
Oh, forever chart. We got so much documentation here.
I get a nervous twitch. Awesome.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Club.
Okay. So
Yeah.
everybody rolls
make
panic.
make a panic roll. Make a
on my
fucking make a
access.
fucking panic roll, Mister Kick the Wall.
Boing. Does this work?
It does not, unfortunately.
Okay. I kicked the wall again. All right.
All right,
so
everybody
panic roll.
make a panic roll.
My grand total was 3.
Oh, good. So you keep it together.
I got an 8.
So we're doing for
means I
panic
start
roll. Panic
to
It's it's a D6.
D6, then you add
Add your stress.
which should be 2.
Oh, it's 2 now?
Yep.
Like you should be. Yeah, you got me.
We just roll a d6.
No, a
and add-
D6
and add your
plus
stress
whatever
level.
your
Yeah, plus
current
the-
stress
yeah.
rating is.
No stress dice.
So my stress rating is 2. I rolled a 1. Grand total of 3.
6, 8.
And then
Okay, eight,
and then
in
pull
the
out your
chart. So
your
you
character
may
sheet and
be.
look at
8
panic
is a
roll and look
tremble.
up 8.
Oh.
-2 agility to all agility skills.
How does panic stop?
Panic. The effects of panic will last for a turn, or if somebody gives you a command, if somebody will do a command on you, or you can just reduce stress with the item. But panic lasts for an entire turn, so you'll be affected by that, but it will
I
cease.
think everybody takes
Alright, let's-
takes extra stress.
Yeah,
from
What
my
the
twitch.
fuck did you roll?
I rolled a twitch and it says all friendly PCs in
Oh,
short
right.
range of you increase their stress by 1.
Right.
Okay, so I've got
Sorry about that. I'm like a stress bomb.
And so how what was your?
mine was 8, so I also get a tremble.
Okay. Okay.
So you both rolled an 8.
Yes, we both.
Oh,
rolled a
yeah, I
seven.
got that. I got a tremble too.
You got you rolled an 8, you rolled an 8, and you rolled an 8?
No, I got
he
a 7.
He got 7.
Okay,
Yeah.
7.
So
So
twitch,
8
twitch,
doesn't
tremble,
affect
tremble.
you.
Oh, 8 doesn't affect me. Only
Yeah.
the 7 affects
Yeah.
me. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm trembling too, and
So,
I'm just
but you picked up an extra stress from Chris's character.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and so did you.
Yeah. So I'm not stressed.
We have a plasma torch thing from the.
Okay. Since I'm the one who didn't.
You have a cutting torch and the incinerator.
What
Yeah.
kind of a dice does that do?
That does 9 fire damage.
Since I'm the only one who
Could
didn't
be used
flip
to
the
cut
fuck
the-
out.
You mean the torch? The torch is adds 1d to hand to hand. Yeah, you can
Oh,
turn
hand to
it.
hand.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, for the door as well?
Yes. Yeah. So everyone's panicking, and
So I'm the only one who apparently keeps it fucking together, and I yell at Davis, "Shoot that fucking thing!" Because this is the only one with a shotgun.
Hey, you sound like you're keeping it together.
Okay,
All
so
right.
so before this is still so everyone's panicked, and we're still dealing with the results of Cooper, right?
Okay, wait a minute.
Yep.
I'm
Let
gonna.
the GM do his job.
So before anybody else can act, because you're kind of jittering and twitching and everything. So his eyeballs have left his head, and you're starting to see something clawing out of both of his mouth and his eye socket at the same time. So spindly white fingers. Okay, the spindly white fingers are clawing through every orifice of his head. It wants out. So it tears flesh, tendons snap, you hear the splintering of a skull, his face is pulled wide open at the jawline, and finally, a thick gurgling sound wells up inside Cooper as his head is ripped from his body, and his neck is gushing with whatever it was from inside of him. It plops out in a bloody burst onto the floor. You hear someone yelling, it would probably be John's,
John.
"Kill it! Kill it now! Kill it now!"
Burn it! Burn it!
Yeah, I'm on it.
So that there's a translucent white thing on the floor in kind of it's sloughing off a placenta and struggling to get up on little wobbly kind of fawn-like legs.
I'm going to
It's
listen
like a
to
baby
John.
deer. It's cute.
All right.
So depending on what. Okay.
Okay.
How do you want to handle this?
I
I
think
kind of like the burning idea.
Me too. I'm
Yeah.
down
Okay.
with that.
I'm waiting to hear the GM say roll initiative.
Yeah, I think draw. Yeah, we'll draw initiative. Yeah,
Oh, that's
'Cause
right.
I think this is gonna be combat. So everybody, take a card. Just take a card and pass them around.
Joker.
All right.
Secret information?
No, we could. This is all public. Just put it in front of you. So, so a different thing about aliens is they have a speed rating. So speed rating means how many initiative they draw. So they're very quick. So yeah, so the little feller gets an 8 and a 9.
Nice. Okay. Well, we don't know if high is good or bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the lowest will go first. So what do we have?
Ace of spades.
Oh, and here I thought I was good with the 2.
Don't forget the Joker.
Okay, so you've got this white thing shaking off.
Wilson?
So what do you got? What do you got?
I'll try to shoot it.
With what?
My gun.
Did you?
Yeah.
Surface pistol.
Yeah.
Once again, I'm the incinerator,
Yeah.
plasma torch, service pistol, shotgun that you picked up, fucking harpoon
But
gun.
not just harpoon, it's like a space grappling.
I
harpoon.
realize
yeah,
that.
it's
It's
a
like
great-
I am the least equipped one here.
But it
I'm
might
just gonna
be
be
something magic if it's got all those adjectives on it. Who knows?
like,
Is your signature item whining?
have you played with me before?
Have you guys played together?
Exactly.
Does it say of the whale on it?
Okay. All right. So.
Don't forget about your tremor there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I won't forget. And I tremble. Yeah. So -2 modification.
Okay.
So I guess that's
Just lose 2 dice.
2 dice lost. Oh, wait a minute. Wait.
Can I borrow a writing utensil?
Okay. And then I do my
Thank you very much.
stress.
Yeah, you got to roll all your stress.
Yeah, roll your stress. Yeah, and so if you're shooting something, you get any ones on your stress dice. The shot doesn't go off, and there's a complication with the gun. So regardless of what the result of the
Right.
roll is, so that's the hard part.
Bam. No, it's a lot of ones.
But are they on the red dice?
Yes, I see it.
Okay.
Is it ones on red?
All right. So any successes?
No.
for this,
6 is success.
Yeah, any 6 is a success. Okay, so only a 1. So make another panic roll immediately, and so take another, and including another.
So you bump up your stress again.
Yeah, bump up your stress from that, and then make a panic roll,
So
which is a 1d6
your stress is
plus
now
your
bumped
stress.
up to what, like 4?
Yep.
Yeah,
So remember, it's
1d6.
just 1d6 plus 4.
Okay.
So 6. So keeping it together.
together.
Yep.
But
Yeah,
what
keeping it
happens
together.
with Wilson's shot there?
It doesn't. There's a complication, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
jams.
Yeah. So it's out for a turn. You can spend an action to, I guess,
Oh,
probably
that's right.
roll ranged and try to unjam it. You know,
That's right.
whatever you have.
We
whatever ability you
we
have.
kind of get too quick, Or a quick and a normal.
Yeah, yeah. So you still have. So that was just your slow action. So you still have a fast. If you want to get away, or you want to.
Yeah, like I'll go behind Laron with the.
Oh, actually,
So I think it's on the other
draw,
side of
Draw
it.
the weapon would have been your fast action.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, to pull out your weapon would have been
Cool.
your fast action.
Then I'm done.
All right. Who's
I
next?
think I'm next at 2.
Yeah.
All right.
Harpoon.
Stomp on it. You're a roughneck, eh?
It doesn't say fucking insane. I just watched something crawl out of this fucking dude's head. I think I'm gonna go, yeah, stop it.
It's still small. Step on it.
So really, you're sitting there with a harpoon gun, going, what should I do?
Wouldn't have popped out of his head if we got that medical. Alright, fuck it.
I don't know that that's true.
Yeah, exactly.
From Kayla's point of view,
Okay, all right, okay.
Oh,
The-
keep
from the-
alien in head.
from the
medicine.
player's point of
That's
view.
good.
Alright, fine. Fine, let's shoot it with that fucking harpoon. I don't
Okay.
think it's gonna do anything.
Why don't you yell at somebody else and say, shoot that fucking thing?
I already did. And so did John's behind us. So
Mechanically, so you give them a dice.
Oh yeah, yeah. You give them a bonus
Oh.
under their weapon. Yeah, if you want it. Yeah, yeah. And you can basically do Overwatch with the harpoon. So yeah, so hold your
Okay.
hold your action.
actually, you know what? I like that because yell at Leah again. Shoot that fucking thing.
Roger.
Ready the harpoon gun and assist Leah. However I can. Do I like hold an action or something? Whatever. Or
Step on it.
take a step back.
Overwatch with your foot.
Okay. No, harpoon gun, Overwatch. Take a step back
Okay,
because I don't want to be anywhere near that thing.
and encourage. Okay, so
I've got
next
I've got a 4, so
Okay.
I'm assuming I don't have to draw my weapon because it's a shotgun and I'm holding it.
Oh yeah, if you say you were holding it that whole time, that's fine.
All right. Then I take an extra die from Kayla, and I get -2.
Oh, you got the.
So I would ordinarily get 4 dice, but it's
Mhm.
-2, so I get 2
Okay.
plus the 1 from Kayla. Then all of my stress dice.
Whatever the weapon does too. Or how, we don't know how weapons.
Well, yeah,
work,
it's
so
the let me
it's
double
damage
check.
after
Yeah.
success. Okay.
Yeah. Let me.
There is a bonus column, though. I don't know if that
No, there is a yeah. Let me double check. Sorry, give me a quick second to.
I've got all these
Weapon
bonus
it
dice
up.
to work with too, so I'm feeling pretty good about this.
You've got a lot of pretty dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me just
Special
double
red
check because
dice.
the shotgun might give you something else. I'm actually pretty sure. Oh, there
I
we
would
go.
like to give this life form something else with the shotgun.
All right, here we are in the weapons section. All right.
I've also got another weapon. Video. I killed this
Take that.
by
Sorry,
the power
you're
of
gonna-
Hitachi.
You're gonna Hitachi magic rabbit that thing to fucking death?
Yes,
All right.
that's its
Okay.
weakness.
Orgasms. All right.
Okay, so you get 2 bonus dice, and it does 3 damage.
I get 2 bonus dice.
Yeah, you get 2 bonus dice for the
Sweet.
the harpoon has no bonus.
I've got almost as many white dice as I do red dice.
Almost.
Right.
Okay, let's go. Let's roll all of these dice. Okay, let's take an inventory.
Only 1-1. Nice.
I've got a 1 on the red dice, so that's
a lot of ones here now.
that's
Any 6s?
any 6s.
There's a single
One.
6.
There's a 6 on the red dice.
Okay, I think the ones are going to override that.
Yeah, but it's only 1-1.
No,
It's on a stress die.
But only stress dice count, right?
Oh, it's not. No,
It's on a stress
Yeah, it's
die.
on a stress. There's 3 ones. Yeah, one is.
There are 3 ones, one of which is on a stress die.
Yeah, ones don't count. Ones are just failures.
Right.
They don't do anything. But that red one is going to
Right, that's it.
trigger.
There's only one.
Yeah,
Yeah, doesn't matter. It's kind of like
yeah. It
And
triggers.
it's
It
stress
triggers.
die or stress roll?
stress die.
Panic
die,
rolls.
yeah.
Stress
So
dice.
only one of those ones is having an effect.
Yes,
Okay,
which
yes,
is
yes.
still bad
Yeah,
as fuck.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Right.
It only takes 1.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's great.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like,
So I take 1 more stress and have to panic roll.
Yes.
So
Panicky crew. Eh? Well, I suppose it did.
I'm up to
claws
6
out of his
stress.
All right.
So let's take a roll.
Seen it. 4.
8.
8's nice.
So
Trembling.
So more.
Yeah. So next, you'll
more-
still be trembling next turn.
So I've got -4 to all agility.
Oh, it does. It won't stack.
No,
I
it
guess by
doesn't
the,
stack.
the end of that turn, yeah,
Or
it won't.
doesn't
It
stack?
won't stack.
It's kind of a.
Oh,
You
it'll
already
go away
have
by that
suffered
turn.
your -2.
Yeah.
Next turn you'll suffer a -2 as well.
Oh, so I shouldn't erase it. Hey,
Yeah, just
look at that. I'll just leave
keep
it like
hanging
that.
around. Just keep it around.
It's half
See what
erased. All right,
All
sounds
right.
good.
But you did get 1 success, eh?
which got canceled out by that stress.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And so you're basically in the same situation where the gun. Yeah, you're going to have to deal with
We
the gun.
apparently don't know how
next
to use
turn.
weapons.
But I still have a fast
It's
action now.
up to you.
Don't-
Yes,
Get
you still.
Then I'm gonna attempt to get behind Laurent
As far as I know, it sounded.
Okay.
Oh, right. Okay.
and make because he's got the flamethrower, and so
So what did you say was the bonus dice for a flamethrower?
I don't think it was
will-
established.
Yeah, I will say that now. Let me see. So the incinerator.
Mhm.
Bum, bum. So it is. Oh wow! It is no bonus, but if you hit, it's fire intensity 9. So the damage that you do is going to be 9.
What if I use it as a club?
Oh, then
That
it'll give you
sounds like
it'll give you a
poor
bonus.
choice.
It'll give you one bonus.
Okay, I'll
yeah.
use it as a club.
And
Why?
it can,
So
Because I
sorry?
get massively more dice if I use it that way.
Yeah, really?
and it'll still.
I'm thinking
You think?
a lot of dice to club it, or a lot of dice to burn it to death when you do hit. I'm not saying whatever your choice is, man.
Well, I'm just thinking if it was like an alien really popped out of a guy's head.
You wouldn't. I think
Yeah,
we'd
you-
all stand there going, "Oh, motherfucker!"
Yeah. I think you'd be going.
I'm bad with
All right.
spiders, so I
Yeah, really.
would be
Really.
pretty fucked up by this.
Yeah. Like, I like the stress mechanic because we're all like, we're talking like, yeah, let's just shoot in there. It really would be like, oh, what the fuck?
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Like when you're panicking, you're just gonna go. I'm just gonna pull the trigger on this
If it's out,
flamethrower.
if it's out.
I don't know.
As far as I know,
I
like
can- I
Laurent
can-
wasn't
I can
Hey,
walking.
see that.
it's your guy. It's your guy.
Well, like my choice is this or this too. So
I love how rational you are when we just saw a fucking alien crawl out of this guy's skull.
Yeah.
all right, 0 success.
And you- we
Oh,
are we're
And
a
the
well-oiled machine for crew, aren't we?
Man.
Did you roll a 1 on that panic die?
Yep.
Oh my god! All
The only
right.
dice that had an effect was a panic. And my stress is gonna be.
Did you bump it up by 1? Just
Do I,
for that roll?
and then I add this in.
Yeah, like you immediately bump it up by 1. and then
Sweet.
you go
I get
into
another nervous twitch. Everybody gets another stress.
Stop rolling the shit one.
Come on, dude.
Stop rolling the shit one. Like I'm over here keeping it together, and I'm like, well, Laurent, you were right there. Twitch, twitch, twitch. Oh god.
Alien's nothing. He's twitching.
Yeah. I can keep it together so long as Laurent's okay. Fuck.
All right.
So this
How are you not getting stress?
he is
I am.
Why do I have 5 and you have 2?
because you rolled shitty earlier in the game.
Well, we all had the same, but I got a nervous twitch twice, which gave you 2.
Gave everyone else.
Plus one, yeah, one
I
more
don't
for
even
everyone
see.
else.
I'm not even looking at
It's
him.
not even
I
funny.
know, right?
You hear Laurent twitch, 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 twitch.
I'm a stress bomb.
All
Stress
right.
carries.
By the way, what are you complaining about? Look at poor Davis over here.
Yeah, Davis has 7 stress.
Pill.
Sure, let me spend around taking
Alien.
pills.
All right. Guess whose turn it is?
Didn't make that. That ain't no baby deer.
Yeah, that's he's emulating.
Andy's
his,
mom is
He's like
pissed.
Bambi.
All right.
Can't believe
So,
how pathetic we all are.
So the way that aliens work is they have signature attacks, and basically they are you roll a d6, and that kind of determines what they do. All right.
He doesn't want to get away.
Like,
It does want to get
somebody
away,
should
and that is always on the
flourishes.
table. That's always an option. So the first thing it's going to do is just defend itself, and I guess because did you swing at it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
Okay. So you would have been.
Oh, that's
the
why we
closest.
fucking missed.
Yeah.
All right.
So let's. Real quick
I'm just
take
holding
a
this
look.
object that did nothing to you.
So with a snarl, the bloodburster bites Cham's
Aw.
leg. So I will roll the attack using 6 base dice,
Dear
and
Lord,
it's
that's for a baby?
It's 2 damage. Yeah, it's a very.
Is it stressed at all?
It's not stressed yet. So if it causes damage, it'll
Super chill.
immediately inflict a critical injury,
Sweet.
and then triggering a panic roll as well.
Which will be a twitch.
So you,
Yeah,
but
really.
you actually you're still wearing your compression suit, so you have 2 armor. So
Sweet.
you get to roll 2 dice against this, and if you cancel out, if you have any successes, that cancels out my success.
This includes
Oh, so it's
stress.
one. Is it a 1 from 1 cancel?
It's yes, one to one cancel, and no, it's just a straight roll.
Yeah,
So
you
it
mentioned
just-
stress.
It doesn't. It wouldn't.
Oh, you're panicking.
Nice.
All right, so I have 1
Nice.
success.
I have 1 success too. So.
All right, so chomping on your chomping on your.
Just gnawing it like
Right.
a puppy, teeth not fully
All
developed.
right.
It's cute, actually.
Okay, so the jump.
If it's
It
not
lunged and
okay, yeah.
what's that?
if
Yeah.
it's not on his boot,
Yes.
can you just like step on it?
Oh, now you're
I'm
gonna
gonna try again.
And yeah, and then
Huh?
in the next round. In the next round, but we got one more activation or one more. The Bloodbrusher gets one more
Oh, he's stacking
set of
both of
actions.
its
Yeah,
cards.
he's got 8
Sure.
rounds.
Oh,
All right. And so he can't get through the armor, so he snarls again and just bolts down the corridor.
Which way?
If you
Whatever
are
way
at the
we're fucking not going.
if you're at the airlock, let's see. So you're at the junction 1. So it runs. Oh boy, it's going to run towards the cryo beds.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah. But it's quickly out of sight. I mean, it's fast, so it's quickly out of sight.
Well, I wasn't gonna chase it. I was just like, well, it's gonna go the opposite way. But
Son of a bitch! The hell was that thing?
John's.
God damn it.
I love
Ah.
our roll.
All right. Let's,
Oh, that's right.
Fuck the
yeah,
shares!
John-
Let's get off of this ship!
John. Oh, we can. I don't know if you noticed that, Laura. John's. We need to get to a secure place.
Okay, so Johns crawls out of the maintenance shaft that he ducked into during that combat because he
Johns?
wasn't involved. At all. Yeah. So where do you need to go?
Somewhere.
Some-
Fuck
Someplace
off of this
secure.
ship!
Yeah.
I would recommend corporate suite. That's the only place that we know.
All right. Well,
nothing's gotten
let's
into.
head there. And I noticed in deck B there was a vehicle bay.
Yes.
Are there any vehicles in there, like a shuttle or something?
Currently, we.
All right, let's walk
Can
and
I
talk.
walk
Let's
and
walk
walk
and
and talk?
talk.
Yeah, all
Let's
right.
walk and talk. We can do both.
So-
Can't try to open the door?
There's a third ship too, remember?
I have a plasma
I
cutting
was just-
torch and a high skill.
I was just gonna establish. We know there's a third ship.
Yeah.
Miller said there's a ping for some kind of third ship. We haven't turned on sensors.
Yeah. Is there another airlock?
Yeah, I realize that. I'm just establishing
There
the
is-
situation for everyone.
Yeah, there is another. Yeah, there.
We don't know what it is. Johns has just said probably the most secure place on this ship is corporate suite down in level B.
Let's go.
And Cham said, "Get the fuck off the ship." I'm kind of agreeing with that.
See?
So back
She's
in
with me.
back in character, I want to get the fuck off this shit.
What is the?
I second that. Johns says.
Okay, so
I'm
an
just
air,
gonna-
an
sorry, I'm just gonna
airlock
start.
though. It's like how? Okay, go ahead. Like, can you
I
physically
ask
open an
Mother
airlock?
if the other ship is going to dock? Do we know if it's docked?
It's a ping, so there's it's
just around.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
still-
it's around.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
in the system. Yeah, it's near. It's not. I mean, it's not visual. Like we have no visual contact. It was just they just sense another ship.
The Montero has no weapons,
Oh.
right?
No,
shit.
it's a tug. No, I don't.
I
think
just
Yeah.
realized.
What- yeah.
I can open the airlock automatically.
How?
How?
When we came through, I rolled really well and I got an extra.
Oh, you get a plus.
thing.
Yeah,
And
you
get a plus.
This is
Yeah.
the exact same action. Right?
Yeah, you get a plus.
So you
get one
add
die.
an extra die.
One of the spins is automatically succeed at the exact same action, isn't it?
Assuming it would
for heavy machines.
allow you a roll, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me check.
If it's one of those
Yeah, if it's
scenarios,
Fiat,
if it's one of
yeah.
those Fiat things where it's like, sorry.
Is it a plot door?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's thick plot armor on this door. I'm
Yeah.
warning you right now. Let me just check the.
It's the strongest armor known to man.
Plot.
I think that's what that thing was chewing on Chan. All right.
Plot armor.
So
Mother, is the Cronus space worthy?
yes, the Cronus Mother is here. Cronus is capable of flight, but the engines need repair. The reactor is offline. So getting the reactor back online,
So we were talking it.
air scrubbers.
Yeah.
And there was a life form in the.
No, I know.
The
but
reactor, which they why we're not fucking going.
my thought was if we can forcibly dock with the other ship and get off this ship, that would be a thing to do.
Pretty good too. Yeah.
So I was wondering if I could pilot. I'm the pilot. I could, do something.
Which
useful.
other ship? The third
The
ship.
third ship. was
Get
where
to
that
the
thing
third
came
ship.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
think. Yeah.
You want to stay here? Okay.
All right. Bum, bum, bum. Sorry, I just need a.
from. For right now, and also to give the GM some time to think,
Thank you.
why don't we head down to that corporate suite?
Because I can.
Ooh, that's
Because he's gonna do the airlock.
I real okay.
So I mean, we would just go in there, and then we're gonna he's gonna
Talk
make a
and
roll.
then come back. Okay, fair enough.
Like
Why
we
don't-
wouldn't pace. Like I'm fine to we're frozen in time.
Okay.
You just hold your pet frozen in time.
I'm gonna go pee.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
my-
the stunts. Yeah, I
Looking
need,
for
I
me
need a
too.
list of the stunts.
Oh.
Yeah, if you could, yeah.
Way to be
Well,
like
actually,
my-
you could just give them one of the cups. You
Way to be
can-
like
you
my
can-
Yeah, exactly. You know, just dump that
Okay.
on the toilet, please.
New meaning to on the stream. All right.
Oh, okay. You got this. Yeah, that's a stunt. Yeah, you don't need to. You don't need to
I was wondering.
overcome the exact same challenge in the future. Yeah. So.
Open the door.
All right.
I thought that was really-
Lie, wrong.
See, instead of being a good GM, he had to consult the note. No, it's a good GM would just be like, yeah, that's cool.
No, he was like he was checking the rules.
I know.
No,
You're a dick.
I know that. I was just trying to.
Yeah, sorry. I just wanted to make sure I was following that because I don't know the stunts well enough.
Yep,
yet.
the stunt is extra die or automatically succeed on sort of the exact same roll.
Mhm. Yeah, and so game +1. You got this. Is succeed again. Do it quickly.
Yep.
Do it permanently, or act
Show off.
quietly, or show off. Yeah,
Right.
quietly or show off. Yeah, I think those are permanently, quietly, and show off are pretty standard. And the +1. Yeah, sorry. I just wanted to make
Yep,
sure that
yep.
we're not going crazy. All right. So Cham is breaking.
If you
the
made like a
door.
mistake or something, I'm sure nobody would complain.
No, I think the comments would be completely.
Get off the ship. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so we didn't get. Oh, we all woke up and we're back on the cross, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's alien, but also somehow Groundhog Day.
That would suck.
It'd be pretty bad. Eventually, do you think you would still
Okay.
learn to play the piano
Oh,
really
sorry,
well?
sorry, sorry.
Pardon moi.
It would make it all. it would
Okay.
make
Yes.
it much
So
better.
you automatically you got this. You automatically
I love how
succeed.
Chris's voice is
All right. So you automatically succeed. Force the door open.
got this.
You cycled it already, so there's atmosphere in the umbilical, and this is what you hear. So this is Miller.
Turn on.
Oh, that's right. So this is Miller. Hey. This is Miller. What's going on over there?
We need to get back onto the USC Montero.
I can do this. Okay. I have no control. Mother has overridden all controls at this time. I have no control. What the hell did you guys do?
Mother kept the door locked against us, and we opened it. We're coming down the umbilical now.
Okay. I'll try to open things on this end, but I have no idea. I have no idea what's happening. And then you have Mother, and I guess you're hearing the Montero Mother over your
Right, okay.
suit comms. And I didn't even look this up. So, initiating order 966. At this moment, all crew is to remain on Kronos to fulfill salvage operation.
That's fine. You crew stay there.
So, yeah. Kronos crew? Because we're not the fucking Kronos crew.
No, all crew members. Yeah, sorry.
All crew members of the
all crew
Kronos.
members.
All
All crew members.
Bye.
All crew members are to remain on the Kronos. Salvage operation must be completed.
John.
Yeah, we'll complete
Systems.
that salvage operation. Let's go try and open that fucking door.
Yeah. I'll go to
On
the
the
other
US
end and try to
Montero.
open the Montero door.
Okay. So are you gonna?
We're
How are you gonna do
going.
that?
We're going down the umbilical.
Yeah. If there's like a control panel, I'll try to use heavy machinery. If there isn't, I'll try to cut through with a plasma torch.
Okay, so are you gonna normally use the control first, or just immediately force it?
I'll try to force it right away.
Oh, right away. Okay.
Can I assist?
Absolutely.
Try the card. No?
Oh no, nothing. Nothing in the card.
It's okay.
You can try. Yeah.
That's the line I'm waiting for from the GM. You can try. You can
I
try.
want to turn down the volume.
Oh, and this. Okay. I think it's override. Yeah. Override everything. Oh, and this. Okay.
Mother's overrid the final All right, we have a shitload of ones.
Oh, fantastic.
Nothing. No successes, but no damage either. Look at that. All that dice and not a single 6. All right. Oh well.
As long as there's no more twitching.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, really. The whole Chris roll dice.
Guys, things just got a whole lot worse. What's going on over there?
We're trying to get in.
What do you mean things got worse? Because they're pretty bad on this side.
I have zero control, and now the coolant on the reactor on the Montero has been deactivated.
Meaning what?
Following order 966. Following order 966. The detonation of the Montero will now commence. T minus 10.
I'm sorry,
minutes.
what?
Is that Mother
That's
calmly
mother.
saying that?
That's
Okay,
mother.
all
Yeah,
right.
that's mother. Yeah.
That's
That
the
didn't
Montero
really
mother.
sound like Miller.
Sorry,
Miller.
that's the Montero mother.
That's the Montero mother.
All right.
Okay, what are we gonna do? What's going on? I can't stop this.
Detonating what? Like we all like characters. We know what the fuck's gonna happen. Players, we kind of don't.
If this reactor goes, both ships go. You guys are close enough that no one survives this.
Let's get back to the secure. All right, we're gonna go. John's, you gotta. Is John's with us?
Yeah.
Yes.
John's, lead us to this the corporate suite now.
All right. This way.
Fuck. All right. I guess we're heading towards the corporate suite.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to get blown up by some
Can we
fucking reactor.
run?
That'd be
you can
umbilical.
Mother,
I can try.
Mother, we are now going on to the Kronos. You will be able to detect us on the Kronos.
How about you turn off the fucking reactor?
Yep. You can put the coolant back on the reactor.
Now an appropriate time to say, "Mother, you bitch!"
Right?
Detonation will commence in T minus 9 minutes.
Are we? Just let us know when we're on the Kronos.
Oh, when you're on the Kronos or back on the Kronos? Okay,
Back
yeah.
on the Kronos,
Yeah,
yep.
you're back. Yeah, you're back during the time. By the time she said that, you're back on the.
Okay.
On the side.
Mother, we're back on the Kronos. You can turn the coolant back on.
He says calmly.
Detonation commencing in T minus 8 minutes.
It took us a minute to
We
communicate.
should run. Let's run. I start running.
But we're on the Kronos.
Yeah.
Mother, what?
We have to
We're on the Kronos.
detach and fly away is I think the deal.
Yeah, the reactor
Alright.
on the Montero goes. So does this ship. Is what I'm picking up.
We need to repair the engines on this ship to be able to move it. So there's.
We're not gonna do that in 8 minutes.
You're not gonna do that in 8 minutes.
Yeah. We need to run.
Mother, what do we need to do to get that coolant
Vehicle
back
bay.
on?
Someone said vehicle bay.
Yeah, I said the vehicle bay before.
Well, then what
it's
the
on
fuck
deck
are we
three.
gabbing about here? Let's get to the fucking vehicle bay.
Well, we're walking and talking, me.
You can walk. We're not left behind, my friend. We're just like, let's hustle it
All
up.
right. Let's run to the vehicle bay. Let's go.
All right.
So,
Okay. So
Miller, what can you do? Can you get that coolant back on?
I cannot. I have no control over the ship. The only thing, if we're gonna salvage any of this, the only thing I can do. We've got Daisy. There's a shuttle. We got a shuttle on the Montero.
Can you get over the umbrella?
No, fuck that. Just like get on the shuttle and
Can
and
you
leave.
separate the Montero from the Kronos?
I can, but I am not going to be able to do it. I can do it manually, but I'm not going to be able to stop the detonation.
Well, then get. I say,
Detonation commencing in T minus 7 minutes.
fuck it, Miller. Get on Daisy and just leave.
Save yourself.
Yeah, really.
But Montero's going to take the Kronos with it.
Yeah, like there's.
And there's enough
We're trying to
H3
figure that out.
Yeah, there's enough H3 on this in our bays to take out probably the next closest planet.
We're gonna try to get off the Cronus.
We're gonna try to get. Yeah,
Okay.
like David said, we're gonna try to get off the Kronos. There's a vehicle bay. Get off the Montero yourself.
As far as I know, guys, the only thing, this is John's, the only thing I know, we've got ATVs in the vehicle bay. We ejected the science lab. There's nothing that I know of. All of our EVA pods are gone.
Nice. Okay.
Surviving
So we're fucked.
crew. Yes, I would. Corporate suite. Corporate suite may have something that
Okay,
we're
well,
not
It
aware of.
seems like we
that the
should be
crew are
running
not
to the
aware of.
corporate suite then.
It's almost as if the plot wants us to go there.
Corporate suite.
Wouldn't the
Can we ask Mother how to turn it off?
We
Have to
did.
turn-
I did. I said, what can we do to?
Oh, okay. She didn't answer?
I
She
guess
said
not.
you can.
Yeah, nothing. Oh, so
She said no dice.
detonation commencing in T
That's what she
minus
said, that's what she
6
said.
minutes.
Okay.
Fun.
So
Miller, you need to get the Cronus away from us. I mean, get the Montero away from the
can't.
Cronus.
Does not move.
He said he
I
could.
get control. I've got manual
So
control.
you've got manual control.
Manual
Control of the. Okay, then decouple
Even
this off.
even the daisies could get caught in the blast. So the best thing
This
to do is
is-
get the Cronus
yeah,
away.
everything is
or the
sideways.
Montero away.
Davis, can you hear me?
Yes,
Take care of my crew.
I'll try.
All right. So the engines fire on the Montero.
Close the airlock.
Yeah, you guys are on the other side. All these minutes have passed. You're well inside. Okay, so the engines fire on the Montero and just start to tear away. Yeah, you can hear shredding of metal and it's tearing away.
So after we heard John's say corporate suite, can we?
That's the only.
Can we
that's
be
the only
heading there?
Place, sure. That's the only place. I'll take you. That's the only place that we haven't accounted for
Right, let's-
all of the EVA pods.
Okay, so we go into cryo 3. I
No,
guess?
we do not. We go downstairs and we go to the fucking corporate suite.
Sweet.
Where's downstairs?
And you can
Down one of these shafts. There.
There's
there.
a jump,
The
junction. Yeah. This is the closest one there.
Yeah, you can take the ladders.
The
Any of the
junction,
junctions have
junction
ladders
down
that go
down like
between
A1.
between the and there's
Well, that's mother.
This is the closest thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll just
I
take
forget
this-
exactly where we came in, somewhere
That's
around like
junction
here.
A3. So
So we pop up like down here,
Yeah.
B1. Or that's a 3, isn't it?
Yeah, B3, which is pretty close.
Go. Okay. We'll go down.
I love this thing.
Yeah.
It gets addicted, doesn't
I
it?
realized I fucked up my shotgun roll. I forgot to add in my base agility.
oh, you're based. Oh,
Yeah.
right.
So that thing could have been fucking dead.
That'd have been 5 more dice.
Sorry, yeah, it's right. It's weapon plus.
It's possible
it's
that I
weapon
had a lot of
bonus.
stress, and I did roll a 1 on the stress dice anyway.
That's right.
So
Is
it
the,
would have
the
been.
emergency on the,
I rolled like 10
the
dice.
Kronos?
It's still going. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. T minus 3 minutes until detonation. Yeah. So you're still hearing this over your.
How far?
Or no. So that is what you're hearing coming from the Montero. So there's no alarms on the Cronus except for it's detecting like radiation signature.
Right.
So yeah,
Okay.
it would be giving you some alarm. Okay. Yeah. So the ship tears away.
Yep.
All of your H3, everything that you've worked for is now moving out of detonation range.
No, it's like
This H3 is all mine, bitch!
And basically, there's just a flash, and the ship rocks. The ship rocks as the countdown continues. I won't do every single minute. The countdown continues, and the Montero is gone. Flash, and you feel the shock
so it
wave hit
actually-
the ship.
okay.
Yeah.
Nice,
It's
okay.
it's completely gone, and the heightened detonation of the H3. Yes.
Rocks.
So the alarm's
right.
gone.
Yeah. So the alarm is now gone.
Okay, so you can unplug that thing. It was awesome, but like after like 2 minutes, you're like, okay, kind of.
I loved every second of it.
It was good, but like, I'm not saying I'm unhappy. It's
Oh, there's now a quiet.
yeah.
A calm.
Which is even eerier.
Yeah.
Are we in the corporate suite?
You're outside the door of the corporate suite. Yeah. So John says, right here.
I love how we're all gonna be like, yeah, hi, something just popped out of this dude's head, and I'm like,
Clayton. We're here.
What was that? What was that? I heard.
a lot
I
happened.
felt quite a disruption. Are we getting off of this ship?
No, because Mother blew up our ship. So how about you let us on that fucking corporate suite so we can talk about this?
All right. Well, Wilson would know that his card opens her door, so she
open
can't.
anything else,
Yes,
but
yeah,
all right.
she
Yeah,
can't-
nothing else was the corporate suite.
All right.
Okay, so
I'll
yeah,
open it.
so you're in. You walked right into her suite, and so you see a very very well appointed quarters, but there.
Make sure the door's closed behind us.
Yes, and there is damage to some of the furniture. There's, a wet bar, and it's been completely split in half. Some of the cushions on the furniture have been torn apart.
I'm gonna take an action to clear my gun.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. No, spend that time in. Yeah, use as well
Yes,
the shotgun.
I clear up my
Good
shotgun.
idea. All right, so let me get through a little description of the corporate suite. Just think, I don't want to miss any details that you guys need to see. All right.
I clear my incinerator.
Is it cleaner? What?
All right.
In your club, your glorified club.
So corporate suite was on
B deck.
Yeah, B deck with everything. All right.
Did you get bonuses for eliminating your rival?
Oh yes, you get
I don't know. Is that what you're saying?
you get
Promotions.
spite points.
I no longer have a rival.
I no longer have a buddy.
That's right. Okay.
Every cloud has a silver lining.
Okay, so and you see there's blood
Mhm.
in some certain areas of the carpeting. The bed still seems to be somewhat intact. There is what looks like a wall safe, a completely destroyed wet bar, and a walk-in closet.
Is
What
Clayton
are-
there?
no.
Because if we get all this description and there's a headless Clayton.
Yeah, I think that would have the first thing.
Clayton is there looking normal,
Well, she just
like
answered us.
looking like she did.
Yeah,
Right.
she looks amazing. She's like now
Don't really
completely
care.
dressed
Don't-
in her power suit. And
Just saw something pop out of a dude's head. I don't think we care what anybody looks like unless they have something else popping out of their fucking head.
yeah, but she looks completely recovered
Yeah,
from,
does she
from
look like she may
hibernation.
have something popping out of her head soon?
No, she seems to be well composed.
John John told us that this was the most secure place on the ship.
Because something popped out of Cooper's head and ate him.
And there might be some
Cooper's dead?
Yes.
Okay, well, that changes things a bit.
I think
I
what
don't
popped
think
out
this
of his
inoculation
head
works.
changes things.
Did he inoculate himself?
He said he
I
did.
would imagine. Yeah, he did.
He said he inoculated everyone else.
We were
He
all...
included
He said
himself.
he said it. Yeah, he said
Included
himself.
We were all, yes, we were all
Well,
inoculated.
So what
And-
happened?
wait,
What happened
so-
in here? If this is the most secure place,
Inoculated or poisoned, infected.
So, obviously, while we were in cryo, some of the remaining crew tried to secure themselves, protect themselves in here, and it doesn't look like it worked. But everything of importance is still secure.
So is there a more secure place on the ship? I guess is what I'm
This
driving at.
no, this is the best place for us to be.
So
at
this
the
place
moment.
has already been trashed.
Yes, this is no one else is getting in here as long as I have override control on the door, which obviously you
All right,
can
well,
override.
Where are the weapons?
The weapons would be. I am not sure what was taken by the crew that used our escape pods.
What about the bridge? Wouldn't that be the most secure place?
The bridge would be secure, but it has taken extreme damage. So there's fires, and a lot of the main conflict before we retreated to the cryo beds happened on the bridge.
All right. Sorry, and the weapons would be.
So any remaining weapons would be.
Mother, can you give us an update on the life forms on this ship?
All right. Since we last spoke, let's see. So
Cooper's
yeah,
definitely.
yeah. So currently there are still 11 life forms on this ship. Yes, Cooper's dead, and something was born out of Cooper.
Born.
Mother, can you detect when there are two life forms within one person?
No, I'm not. I'm not. My sensors are not capable of determining that.
What happened to Cooper?
Who are you asking? Oh, Mother?
No.
Oh, Clayton?
Yep.
Okay. As far as he explained to us, he must have been taken by the same infection that we were trying to deal with. We've all been inoculated against this zombie rage thing, but obviously he encountered something a little worse during his research. Oh, I wouldn't know that. Yeah, well, you explained to me what you saw. Maybe you
Oh.
would have explained to me. What did you see?
I think we've
exactly?
established
Yeah.
something popped out of his fucking head.
That's not anything that we've seen so far. What I know and what I've seen happen to the crew is deformation, this jelly-like hood forming over their heads, this rage and distension of limbs, and
All right.
basically they lose their humanity.
Clayton, is that door there the EV? Is that the bathroom?
That's my walk-in closet.
All right. Would you care to join me in the walk-in closet?
Oh no.
That's
Exactly. Yes. Of course. I think there's a lot we need to talk about.
Right.
7 minutes and a half.
You guys are counting. So, what's the best way to handle a private conversation? Do you guys have glasses and are?
We're good
Are
at
there,
mitigating.
are there shot glasses?
Okay. Okay. So
yeah,
you
'cause we got a drug addict at the table and we're pretending that that's not
What?
a thing.
Ooh,
all right. We'll
are
send.
you a drug addict?
Yes.
So
How did you know?
if your ship is gone,
I didn't
I'm
know.
high on life.
I need you to. This whole thing has gone sideways, but I need you to know that what we have on this ship is incredibly valuable, and as far as the company knows, we're still lost, and it is still lost. We can let them know how much of this was found, how much of these artifacts were recovered, and how much weren't. So this can be of great financial benefit to both of us.
Which is great. Before the Montero blew up, our captain detected a third ship in the system.
I wouldn't have any idea. We didn't have any contact. We just had our beacon. So as far as I know, I haven't been contacted by the company.
And we get into the specifics about what is valuable, but how do we? Is the chrono salvageable? Like, are we going to be able to? You just said the bridge was
The bridge
damaged.
is damaged, but it can be repaired. I don't think anything is beyond repair. The engines and life support and everything is not, as far as I know, as far as it was reported.
We've got John's,
Mhm.
and John's role on the ship was can John's be a pilot?
Yes, John's can pilot the ship.
So we've got one pilot, 2 roughnecks from the Montero, and then we've got John's can pilot. The other 3 people, are they important?
We also have a medic.
Right.
There's a medic, and then our security officer, who
Yeah.
I don't understand why she's not at her post, but we have a security officer.
the 3 people that were the remaining 3 people, not John's, not Cooper.
Mhm.
Let me do the math. The remaining 2 people,
Okay.
I guess.
So Flynn, Liam Flynn is the ship medic, ship doctor.
Yeah.
He worked with Cooper, so he would have some familiarity with what we're dealing with. And then the security leader is Valerie Reed.
Right. I'm going to need a no bullshit answer here. Is it true that you hadn't
Best
seen
thing
something?
so corporate.
Best thing you said all day.
I hadn't seen. Excuse me.
Is it true that you didn't see an extraterrestrial being prior? Is that the
Prior to this, we have not. As far as I know, the origin of these artifacts and this substance that the doctor was working with was of alien origin.
Do you know if the doctor was this really an inoculation? And Clayton, did you receive one of these shots?
I did receive one of these shots, and as far as I know, that's the only reason I haven't turned.
So there's not like where this inoculation could actually be a catalyst or some sort of agent that could change the.
As far as we know,
All right.
the doctor gave us protection and allowed us to survive.
Now you're in the corporate suite, but you said we needed to secure some information in the science lab. Is that correct?
I know everything that I need. There is
Everything you need is
everything I need is here. There are additional artifacts, as far as I know, that the doctor has stored on the ship. I'm not completely.
And when you say artifacts,
aware.
you were talking about.
They are ampules, these large metal canisters that have a flare in the middle. They retrieved them from LV 1113, and they were brought on the ship.
Are these extraterrestrial in origin, or are
Yes,
these?
and this was the source of the substance that the doctor named, and the Draconius compound that he was experimenting with.
And these are being stored where?
I'm not completely sure where the doctor had left them, but they were probably in storage, in
Joanna
any of our
knocked on the
storage.
door and asked, "Are you guys all right anymore?"
And we've got 2 more life forms. So are you?
There could still be zombies, as far as I know, and somewhere there's a synthetic. The ship had a synthetic.
And the synthetic can't be infected, so
Right.
it's right. So the synthetic would still be of some use to us.
Oh, most certainly, and would have the most information because
Oh, we could patch it through Mother.
certainly.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right.
So, what do you recommend?
Well, we need to repair their ship, and we need to secure ourselves. We'll find out what the rest of the crew thinks. So they just need. I mean, they're going to want to. Nobody's going to want to be stranded.
Exactly.
So repairing the ship and then securing ourselves and getting the ship where we need to go will be our priority. All right.
All right.
All right. There is a synthetic.
Oh, you came out now.
Yeah, I opened the door.
So,
There's a
good chat?
synthetic. Yeah, it was a great chat.
You want to cue us in on like whatever you discussed?
Yeah, what the hell's going on?
Well, we need to fix this ship.
Okay.
And what do we do about those weird little white things on
We need to fix this ship and find it and secure ourselves,
the
and
best
then
place
get
to do
someplace.
that is-
I would have thought the bridge, and we get or if we secure ourselves on this deck.
Are there any remaining weapons anywhere?
There very possibly could be.
Yeah.
I have no idea what the crew that abandoned us left behind, but I would
What?
imagine the ship was well armed.
Clayton, what's the synthetic's name?
Eva 6.
Eva 6. Mother.
And so mother has lost. Yeah. So we previously tried to use Mother to locate
Oh,
the
okay.
synthetic. She must have received some sort of damage and is no longer connected or detectable by Mother. But I noticed you have a motion tracker that would probably be very beneficial in locating her.
Oh,
I've got a soundboard for that.
Sorry.
Hey, give. All right, turn on the motion
Okay.
detector.
there's a lot of motion because there's house.
Oh my god. All right. Oh, so
We're gonna need to get those people. One of them is upstairs. One of them is a medic, and the other person is a security officer. Is that correct?
Sure hope nothing else has popped out of their heads.
And that thing ran towards the
Cryopods.
cryopods.
So
So it might be inside their heads.
so
last count, there were still 11 life forms. There were still 11 life forms, which means, as far as we know, they're still alive.
so
Not 12. Oh, because one died, yeah.
I would recommend.
No, there's 11 before.
Is that
We're safe here. This is secure. I would recommend that we take a moment and just gather our wits, and then we will go. I'm sorry. I'm ending Act 1. I'm sorry.
Oh,
yeah, sorry. Sorry.
This is fucking Act 1?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Well,
Jesus,
yeah.
we're
well,
almost dead.
we kind of crossed over. Yeah, we crossed over. So the end of
You know, Act 2
we
is
also-
like the bad part.
We also talked a lot where Cooper just exploded.
yeah. So things kind of got over. The two big events kind of got overlapped. As soon as that creature came out, you guys were like right at the door. So as soon as the creature came out and you killed it or it got away, that's the end of Act 1.
Right.
So and then Act 2 began with boom, and we're well into Act 2. But let's take some time. So reduce stress and do whatever kind of
Yeah.
thing you want to do to kind of regroup.
While they're in there talking, how much stress can I reduce?
If you
I'll
you
say,
just
say a prayer.
so reduce by 1 for
Lord.
interacting with your object. If anybody's got command, which
I'm calculating how much money I could possibly make.
oh yes.
It relaxes me.
Right, and so so you can reload equipment, repair anything. I don't think anybody's taken any damage to anything.
I cleared the gun, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
So the guns, your guns are now operational,
Might as well take off that helmet, because...
Yeah, pretty much.
and there's bottles scattered around from the broken wet bar, so a lot of that is intact.
Yeah, I think I'm going to leave my compression suit on until the air runs out.
Well, yeah, I am definitely give you
Yeah.
2 armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I put on a second?
So
Can't
and
snack armor.
one thing that Wilson noticed during the conversation, it was a gorgeous, well-appointed walk-in closet, but the far wall of the closet looked very much like an EVA pod hatch. So you know that potentially there
Let's
is.
not metagame. We all look at the map that said EVA pod. It does.
No, it says EEEV.
Does the
Oh,
negative...
EEV. Sorry, the EEV is that's what I meant.
Emergency escape vehicle.
Yes.
Oh, that's not the walk-in closet.
That is no.
It is.
It is. It's a walk-in
It's
closet.
part
yeah.
of the
Yeah.
walk-in
It's a,
closet.
yeah.
That's her quote.
Yeah, so-
walking.
Yeah, so it's like
No.
half of the bay just has her clothes hanging, and then there's a hatch, and
it
the
makes
EEV.
sense.
Yes.
The corporate suite would
But-
have a quick exit.
But it's not labeled or anything.
No, but you could tell that hatch was
Okay.
that was that.
But it's
And
labeled on our map, so I just assumed.
Right. Yeah, I
You
guess.
weren't
Yeah, I
meant
guess.
to.
Cool.
But
All right.
yeah, but you know that, and it was it's not damaged. It was closed. So a good assumption is that
Okay.
might be the only operational.
Does the negative from tremble go away? And
Yeah. Now you guys have completely recovered. Definitely reduce 1 stress just interacting with your item. If anybody has command or wants to roll, empathy. If you've got high empathy or
I have empathy.
command, Clayton does as well. Actually, what I'm gonna have her give you a good talking to. So listen, we're still able to come out on top of all of this.
Are we?
Whatever was on your ship, I'm sorry about your captain,
It was
but
real expensive.
but what we have could literally be priceless. I'm telling you, I can't put a number on this.
Try.
So,
As he rolls the dice, I can't put a number on it.
but I'm gonna tell you how many successes. Oh, baby, there's
That's either
two.
real bad.
There's 2. So, with me soothing you, giving you nice soothing. So 1 success and 1. All right. So all of
Oh, you're
your
whistling. I thought it was the
Yeah.
sign.
Sorry.
again.
Not
okay.
soothing.
I actually
So-
practiced after last week.
I still want to watch them, but they're not on Netflix anymore.
What's that? Oh, the aliens
Yeah,
movies?
yeah,
Oh.
Okay.
You should download them or YouTube or something.
It's having to watch a kid and stuff is more difficult to watch that on a computer now.
Oh, I'm
because,
well aware.
yeah.
I can't play Monster Hunter anymore.
Oh, you were playing, yeah,
She
yeah.
enjoys it too much.
Oh, really?
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Let's cut for the butterfly costume, Daddy.
Butterfly, hey, from Monster Hunter, what? 3G? What, the butterfly costume was decent.
It's not the worst costume.
I mean, in terms of the stats and bumps and stuff. Yeah.
All right.
Or go collect
So the
pets.
bridge is on deck B, as is the
yes.
reactor core.
Correct.
So Davis and John's, these are the
We're
things
on
that we
deck
would
B.
need to repair.
Yes, we need to fix the engines. And,
Okay.
yes.
The actual like engine pods.
I was told the engines need to be repaired.
Yeah, the engines need the reactor needs to be brought back online, and the engines need repaired
Oh.
individually. So this is going to be like a good 8 to 10 hours of work. From
without being eaten.
yeah. Without,
Or have someone.
Can we
explode
roll
it
for a
right.
montage?
yes, we're montaging this definitely. You gotta get as far into Act 2 as possible.
Well, I'm
Yes.
just thinking we should. We've got. It looks on deck B. We've got the mess hall, so we've got the food. And if we look to clear deck B, and then we can seal deck B off.
Right, clear deck B.
Right.
But how many junctions are there?
1,
1.
2.
We should be
There's a
very
stairwell
careful
right
when
there.
counting.
Are these elevators?
That's what I'm thinking.
Because if that's the case, there's
There is. There may be.
because that's the case. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 access
Did
points.
we lose any
So-
stress from getting a talking to from
And
Clayton?
there's
Yes,
there
I'm
are vents and
determining
stuff
that
too.
right now.
Or we can
Shafts.
move the food onto the bridge.
Yeah, to be honest, it'd probably be better to choose a smaller area and seal that off than try to seal a whole deck.
Corporate suite?
Too much.
So we go to the mess hall. Well, the thing is, we can't fly the Kronos from the corporate suite.
No, but we get stuff back online. I'm sure it's just like pilot.
Yes,
You
it
mean
will.
autopilot?
Davis. Do you actually have to sit in the chair, the piloting chair?
You're gonna put it on autopilot, can't you?
Mother, can I fly the Cronus remotely from the corporate suite?
No, the bridge. The bridge is the only way to command.
But the Montero
Sure.
was flying while we were in.
We were also
all
a
in
lot
cryo.
smaller than that.
There were,
Okay.
yeah, there was also, I think, other pilots, and we were docked to the Cronus the whole time.
No,
No,
but
I mean,
well,
but-
we were in cryo sleep.
Oh, you just set it
It's
and
on
go.
autopilot, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
You just set it and go. Yeah.
Yeah, so we could just set this on autopilot.
Yeah, once we get it, that's what I'm.
Yeah, but
thinking.
we still have to go to the bridge and set
Get
it.
it back
Yeah.
on. And then hope that those.
Unless we
waves
need to
stop.
dock, we don't need to get.
Okay, I'm just going to rule this, and especially because you're taking a break, just everyone down to stress because I got 2 successes.
Is that,
on
oh,
that. Yeah.
so that's 2 additional in addition to the one we took from.
Yeah, from your item. Yeah, so you're down a total of 3.
Down to a very calm 4.
Nice.
I'm good.
All right.
It's not, I didn't even kill more. Face explosion.
And I'm assuming that I took a requisite number of supplies from the.
Oh, would you? Well, you
From-
should
from
do
the
an
area.
observation roll in this corporate suite. 'Cause
okay.
You would be amazed.
So, but what's the montage?
Flowing with drugs.
The montage is to repair these engines.
Yeah, we'll take a shift, so it's like 8 to 10 hours shift, and we'll do rolls for heavy machinery
Okay.
repair and.
I guess
everything.
while like the people that can fix the engines
Mhm.
are fixing the engines.
Oh, you're assuming we're just gonna go on that.
I will.
What's that? The people who
Go.
can fix it. Then the
Get
people who
after it,
can't
left,
can go
left.
to the mess hall
Okay.
and
And retrieve.
supplies.
Cool.
I got 1 success.
And
Oh, well that'll do her.
because it can help. Laron.
So
Yep.
under the mattress, you find Clayton's supply of illegal stimulants. But these have to be applied to the ocular cavity to have optimal. I'm reading that. I'm not making that up.
Ocular stimulants.
Yes.
Otherwise known as pornography.
Hmm.
So, mother, where are the? Give us a status report on the life forms, and I'm gonna have the motion sensor.
Oh, okay.
Beep, beep, beep.
There-
How many life forms are on deck B right now?
Deck B. Let me see. There still appears to be one in the science lab. and reactor. Not is that on deck B?
Yeah.
Reactor. Yeah.
Science-
The reactor and deck. Reactor core and science lab.
So they're here on deck B. Okay.
Yes. And I'm detecting movement, but no life.
No life.
No life, but movement, and I guess, but it's maybe too far away. Too far away from.
Does the motion sensor detect it?
So it's the
Sure. Yeah,
synthetic?
the motion sensor. Yeah. So in the vehicle bay, there is movement in the vehicle bay.
Because that's down
It-
on deck D.
right,
Yeah.
and it could be perhaps loose cargo. Well,
But there's no other life forms.
no,
It could be a synthetic.
Yeah.
That means it probably is a synthetic.
Yes,
Okay.
or loose cargo.
The synthetic is cargo.
No. Whoa! I can't believe that went out on the internet.
If they're so good, why can't they fly the Montero?
That's true.
Because the Montero was blown up.
Oh, that's true. Well, if they were really good, they still would be able to fly it.
Space junk. So what was the plan? Sounds like people
Oh yes.
possibly splitting
So,
up.
people can repair the engines, which I think is me and Davis.
Yes.
Go to the engines and repair them.
Yes.
You guys go to the mess hall for supplies.
Yep.
Okay.
We're montaging, so it's like everybody's working for the weekend. It's this-
All right. So are you guys gonna? What are you gonna check out?
I want to get a weapon.
Okay.
There was talk about there are possibly other weapons
Probably
on
not
board
in the mess
somewhere.
hall. Is there like a security area?
I also want
Yeah.
to go back.
Also, Clayton says on
Excuse me?
deck B we have the armory, so it's probably the best place to check.
We're on. Okay.
Is there one on deck B?
Yes.
Well, I think we also need to find out what happened to the rest of the crew. That was upstairs. So I'm going. My intent is to swing by the armory
Storage. Huh?
and then go up back to the cryopods.
Remember to bring enough for the whole class.
So is the armory storage?
I don't see an
the armory on B. Yeah, I'm looking at main deck B. B. That's weird. Yeah, it says. This is an army. The little symbol is like a gun sight.
They have a mecha.
Gun sight. Yeah. Oh, armory. Oh.
Xenomorphs don't stand a chance.
Oh, like gun sights, yeah. Like by the
Yeah.
best
Anything that's a
deal.
gun sight is an armory. Yeah.
Yeah, it's right here.
Oh, it's not tagged. It's not. There's no text. But anything with a gun sight is.
It's
the-
right
is
across
an
from
armory.
storage.
Cool.
That's right around the corner. All right, let's go to the armory then.
Okay, everybody.
I'm good, yeah.
Well, I thought we were going to split
sounded
up.
like these two.
Well, I don't mind having an extra gun. Just
Laurent and I are gonna. We're
It
gonna.
would
May
probably be.
What?
We're
I
gonna.
think it would be a good idea if we
go
arm
to
up.
Okay.
I would recommend that. I thought
Yeah.
you would
a
come
Votra.
better armed
Yeah.
than you are. I'm not sure what that harpoon is going to do against us all.
Right? Right?
And we need to factor in that, I mean, the reactor core is going to need to be repaired or turned back on, but there is a life form in there.
And what are you going to be doing while they're repairing it?
Gathering supplies from the mess hall and the armory.
I realize that. I'm hearing a lot of we're gonna.
Yeah, right. I didn't say your.
Yeah, and I'm questioning what are you going to do specifically.
Right now I'm going to go to the armory.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with.
Yeah, we're all going to the armory. I was
Right.
insinuating
Okay,
that,
we're all going to the
insinuating
armory.
that Willis
Let's
ain't
do
doing
it
much.
then.
Yeah,
All right.
We're talking and walking as we walk towards the armory.
Right.
Okay, so are you guys just la 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 walking
It
down?
sounds
the
like
hall?
it. I mean, this is the three fucking stooges meet the xenomorph. Come on. I think we've established that.
Okay. So which hallway are we? If I'm looking
We
at
just
it?
we go take a left.
Okay.
Go right up here.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess you guys should probably roll movement.
What is movement?
That's weird.
Is that a base skill?
Sorry. Yeah, your
Probably agility.
Mobility.
mobility.
Agility and
Sorry,
mobility.
not movement. Mobility.
I ain't got no mobility.
With our stress.
With your stress. You
Always.
always include. It seems like the only thing you don't roll for stress is armor and panic.
I've got 2 successes, 2 1s. One of them is on my stress die.
No. So roll up panic.
Don't get a 7. Don't
So
get a 7.
whenever you roll a panic, you increase your stress, don't you?
It depends on what
Okay,
the
okay.
result is. So a lot of them do say add 1 stress, but sometimes they don't.
6.
And they do also, like Chris's effect.
6 is cool.
Keeping it together.
Nice.
I got 1 success.
1 success.
I also got a success.
Okay.
I was also successful at walking.
Yeah.
Everybody walked. All right.
Everybody walked.
Okay.
Right.
So you make it with a very uneventful trip to the armory.
So we're
Looking
still- it's all
around.
Like, there's all this just like, yeah.
Motion sensor.
Oh, you can run the motion detector, and it doesn't pick up anything. But I'll put the sound effect on anyhow.
Make sure you tap it a few times so it works correctly.
You gotta hit the side of it.
Yep.
You know, ka-dunk, ka-dunk, ka-dunk.
All right. So the armory.
Okay, so the armory, as you approach the door to the armory is wide open. It appears to be all stripped bare.
Nice.
You do see, it can be searched. I mean, but it appears to have been ransacked. But on the wall is a dried, milky splat on the wall itself, and otherwise the room is clean. And you know from looking at that's synthetic blood.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah.
Let's go look at it.
Okay, go examine
Yep.
the room itself or the blood.
Both.
Okay. Okay, so
First I'm going to see if I could secure some kind of weapon.
okay, so roll observation.
Which is attached to wits.
Yes.
And I don't have observation, so it's just 4,
Just-
including my stress die. Right?
Yes, of course.
Oh shit! 1 on the stress die and no successes.
That's a bad luck there.
All right. Did you panic roll?
Oh,
Yeah.
it just so. Question:
Right, yeah.
Do I increase stress now, or do I make the
Not
okay.
unless it tells you to. Yeah, on your panic.
5? I'm fine.
I feel like it's bad luck to roll the panic roll with the stress die. For some
Roll.
reason.
You're pushing it.
It's all
I-
equal.
I actually prefer it. I'm just like, okay,
All right.
it's a shit die
If
anyway.
I'm gonna be screwed, I'm
exactly.
gonna be screwed.
Exactly.
It makes sense that you would. It's just like I was.
Oh, so sorry. This would probably have been a group roll. So
Okay,
we
fair enough.
probably should have gone with whoever had the strongest observation on that. So
I would have been a 5.
yeah. So you didn't take. I mean, that didn't change you at all. That didn't
Right,
take.
okay.
But yeah. So who would have?
Mine's only. I don't have the skill, so I'm only at
Okay.
wits 4.
Who has?
I have observation.
I've got the skill, but I'm still at 4 because I've got.
Oh, okay.
No, sorry, it's wits. Sorry,
Yeah,
I've got
it's wits.
5. Yeah.
3, 3, 4.
Okay,
Shit,
so-
I'm stupid.
So observation and
Yeah.
oh,
I've
okay,
got 5.
Okay, and no.
Oh, no, I'm
Okay.
stupid.
Okay, so there was one more than 4. You want to? How should we? Which is just roll 1 die, and then we'll add it. So you added your ability.
I helped.
Yes, you helped.
It was a 4.
Ah, okay, all right. So yeah, if we're doing it as a group roll, well, you do notice that there's obviously a big case marked shotgun shells, and inside is one more reload for shotgun. So there's there's shotgun shells, and
Sweet. Now we have 3 shots.
yes.
Have I noticed yet that the? I mean,
Maybe when you go to like add these extra.
Yeah, right. You
you're
would
just
probably
like,
notice
oh,
at this.
shit.
You'd probably notice at this
okay,
point, just like,
but
oh, we're so.
I should have 3 now, but I still have 2 somehow. Yeah.
Yes, panic roll. Yeah, but I think. Okay, so but as you're leaving the room, a case shifts off of one of the shelves, and out tumbles an Aramat pulse rifle. So a heavy rifle.
And I'm assuming it doesn't like discharge.
It doesn't discharge. Yeah, it's not
Because
loaded.
that would just,
It's
like-
it's not loaded, but it does have one reload in the case as well.
So
if
who's
you-
using that? Oh, that's outlawed in character. Who's using that?
Who can use? Who can use
I'll
it?
keep my shotgun.
I think he's the best shot. She's the best shot.
I could use it. I've trained on it.
Well, then pass me your service pistol, please. Your service pistol. Finally got rid of that shitty.
Are you getting rid of the harpoon gun?
No, I'm still holding it.
I'll,
But at least
I'll take it off your hands.
you got the incinerator and you got the cutting machine with the harpoon. You know what?
I know.
Harpoon gun.
Hell yeah!
Oh my.
There you go.
Seems very in character for Laurent to have a
I
harpoon.
think let's
Harpoon.
give John's here's the harpoon gun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's fair.
the
Okay.
service pistol, just so we have this down, service
Yep.
pistol is 1 damage and 1 bonus die that you roll.
Can you
Oh, I
just
could
go through
have.
this quick? I'll
Thanks
write
for
it
telling me.
What's
Yeah,
a shot?
for a shot.
Yeah, shotgun is let me run through all of those. That's going to be cool when the game finally comes up. There'll be cards for everything, so that'll be good. The pulse rifle, whoever has that, it's 1
Yep.
bonus die, 2 damage, and it's a long range.
Nope, not me.
Yeah, and the incinerator was
Yep.
the 9 flame damage, but no bonus. The pump action is two bonus dice that you roll, 3 damage, but it's short range. Yeah, you have to be short
Incinerator is also
range.
short range.
I believe so. Let me just double check.
I don't remember really any of
It was right up here.
Possibly.
Beautiful. What's calling it? Heavy, medium. No, so it shoots pretty far.
Nice.
You can toast a whole hatch of.
What's the range on the service pistol?
Service pistol. I was just there. Service pistols giving you a
Medium.
bonus die and the range of service pistol medium as well. Yeah, good.
You said we've all got 2 armor from our.
Yes, and you've got 2 armor from your suits.
And plasma charge?
Oh, and so yeah, I guess we should have done that before, but now that you guys are actually moving again, maybe it's good. So the temperature is now not freezing anymore. The temperature is back to normal. The air is still very terrible, very stale, very foul. Smells like rotting meat and dried blood. But if you did keep your helmets on, you shall roll air again.
Okay.
What's the air roll?
Just as many dice as you have in every one that pops up. What was it by one? Oop, okay. Conserve that air. Alright.
Ooh, 2 6s.
You're losing air. No, once. Yeah, if you roll ones.
Yeah, I know. I was
okay.
just joking.
Oh.
Somehow, magically, my air with me face.
All right. Anybody lose anything?
Nope.
Good. All right. Yeah, the lower you get, the easier it is to keep it. All right. So
Yeah, good point.
so where to now? So that was that appears to be everything. So
Well,
evidence of the synthetics.
We're gonna
injury.
need.
I
We're
wanted
gonna
to
need
look at
some
that synthetic
supplies.
blood splash.
Oh yeah. So you can tell from that blood splat that it was fighting with, because there's the same kind of scratches on the wall that you saw on the door. So there's synthetic blood and the same sort of zombie scratches that you saw in the cryo door as well.
Right, okay.
So that was obviously her tangling with.
You have a 6, 10, whatever. One of those things.
Okay, we're gonna go to. We need to get to the mess hall, get some supplies, bring them
Alright.
back to the corporate suite.
Okay.
And you two,
Davis and I will head to the engines.
Yes, we will go fix the engines.
Okay. So directly to the engines.
There's
So-
4 of them. How
Yeah,
did
I
we
guess
get there?
we're right.
That's why it's like, it sounds like, I don't know. Or maybe I would know
Okay.
as a roughneck, but it sounds like
Yeah,
maybe,
roughneck.
maybe start the reactor.
Yeah. So
Or maybe check each of the individual engines to see which is offline. Like, I don't know which would come first.
Mother, can you give us any information on the engines status?
yes, I'm doing that right now.
Well, thank you.
Oh, here's the freaking page I needed. Okay. So. Okay, so from what I can read, engine pod 1 and 2 need repaired. 3 and 4 appear to be in working order, but the reactor is at 0 right now. It needs to be reignited.
Will the ship be able to propel itself with only 2 engines?
It will, but of course no
Without the engine,
faster
of
than
course.
light. Yes.
How long would it take to get back to Anchorhead without FTL capabilities? 3 months?
Oh, I would say a year. Yeah, I was saying you're 2 years and you're a year and a half, but you can get 3 months to a Weyland-Yutani.
Oh, that's right, it was 3 months to a
Yeah,
Weyland-Yutani
the base where
outpost. Okay.
where you're supposed to take the Kronos is 3 months away. So you can probably.
Is that calculation still accurate with the less than
That's
100%?
Well, we asked.
We asked about the
Mother-
Montero.
Yeah,
We were 3 months to
tugging, yeah.
tug.
Mhm.
How, like, with only 2 engines operational, how long to the nearest Weyland-Yutani outpost?
Oh, you'd be looking at approximately the same amount of time.
All right,
And if we get all 4 fixed, then
Then FTO capability.
we're gonna need
is
that FTL.
possible.
We can't stay here for 3 months.
3 months won't survive.
Speak for yourselves.
All right, reactor first so we can get started moving, eh?
Mhm.
Okay. And we have established that we have, like, suit comms?
Sure. Yeah. Let's do it that way.
Well, if you're going to go to the reactor, there is a life form there. And
Yeah.
how can you
A
access the
life
reactor
form
from-
or movement?
Because you gotta go to different, you gotta go to
Life
different
Life
Life
form
deck.
is detected in the reactor.
Gotta go to a different deck. Not a vehicle, right?
Yeah, then let's do the engines first.
We're going to have to go to deck C
For the mess hall?
to access the reactor.
We're not going to the reactor.
Yeah. We need an extra gun.
Yeah, if they're going to go with the life form, we're going to need more people.
If it's anything that like that little white thing, all four of us couldn't even scratch
If it's anything like the little white thing, it's going to pop out of someone's fucking head.
I hope not.
Oops.
Not mine.
I start scratching my
It
head.
sounds like he has an idea.
I'll say this: anyone gets a headache, they're getting the head blown off with Leah's shotgun,
What if Leah gets
What if
that?
Leah gets a headache?
including Leah. Then you make like Ortiz and blow your own head off.
I think what we need to do here is calm a little bit down. And you're so concerned about people pulling their weight. I think we all got to pull our weight around here and make sure that everybody survives.
Yeah, and end of Act 1, I'm going to give everyone full points for the roleplay. So you got 3 story points to spend for Act 2. Yeah.
How about no stress? How about that?
So auto.
Okay, 3
yeah.
story points.
Yeah, 3 story points. So those are
Remind us
spent
what we
as
can
auto
use.
successes.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
1 for 1 as a single success, or no? It's just like
Oh, yeah.
you succeed in the roll
That's max.
with 1 success.
Yes, and you can spend it after you failed.
Okay.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
spend it after
cool.
after you rolled and pushed. You can still spend it. Okay.
All right.
Fine. So we're going to the reactor in an attempt to clean out whatever life form is holed up in there.
And there's another life form in that science
How about
lab.
one at a time?
How about you just let me finish my sentence?
how far are we moving? We should probably.
All right,
do
I think we've established
mobility
we are
again.
not being sneaky at all, ever.
So we're gonna head straight down that way. So we'll come out of the storage.
We could ask.
Well, there's a junction right outside here. So
We have to
yeah.
go. We have to go down a level, or
We could
Yeah,
ask
just down a
John.
level. Yeah.
What's the
Okay. Yeah. So the junctions. Yeah. Both junctions contain.
Yeah, the same
ladders and
junction that,
access
that
to
we
the
came
Oh,
maintenance.
there's a
down.
reactor core. Oh, the access is only 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like we're looking at a reactor shaft that kind of goes there, but we got to go down to deck C. Okay, so we're going down to deck C.
All right. Okay.
Oh, where's
So-
Clayton?
So,
She's remained in her room.
But John's is with us, right?
Yeah. John's. Unless you tell him otherwise, he's just going to follow
Yeah.
you like
Right.
a puppy.
And he's got a harpoon gun.
Oh, and he's got a harpoon gun.
because we gave him the harpoon
Gosh,
gun.
you guys are great. Thanks, guys.
Can't
I know
leave
we're
without
gonna
your
get out
buddy
of
John.
this. I know we're gonna get out of this.
By the way, John, if you start scratching your head, you get another harpoon through your eye.
No, don't worry about me, guys. I'm all good. I was inoculated.
Dude, we gotta roll mobility.
Yeah, everyone roll mobility for this on this lovely walk.
I don't want to.
It's like Darkest Dungeon. You have to. You walk. You take stress.
So we're not gonna get like syphilis or something or whatever.
That's yeah.
What am I thinking? Oregon Trail.
Hey,
Dungeons, yeah,
success! Oh, I got a couple ones, but they're not in the stress. So
Okay.
All right.
sex.
Yeah, that's right. Stress 1 doesn't count unless it's on a stress die. I have a success.
All right, we're down.
I got a
Are we?
stressful 1.
Oh, stressful
okay.
one.
Okay, but but you got a regular success as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, so everybody got success.
No,
Success.
I failed.
Yep. I
I
got
failed
this.
at walking.
Okay.
What headless corpse suit you from?
They're everywhere.
All right.
Does anybody have any military training?
No.
One of the
So,
yeah.
Okay.
security officer is retired military.
The one we didn't go retrieve.
Yeah,
one-
the one who's still.
Oh,
working.
actually,
The
like
one that may be dead. We're already
No,
down
wait.
the reactor.
Mother patching into the intercom.
Oh, okay.
The security officer, John's. What was his name?
Reed here. Yes.
Reed and
Oh, and the medic.
Medical, everybody.
Yeah.
Medical.
those are
already-
the only
we're
ones
already
that we
on
know
deck
that are
C.
fucked up.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, so John's says.
Actually, John's. Can you communicate with them because they'll know you.
Okay. Well, what do you want me to say?
Get them to move to make their way to deck B
Okay.
and to the corporate suite.
Okay. Good.
I
Guys?
doubt- I doubt
Well,
Clayton's
hey,
gonna-
guys.
If they head down to like this junction, we
Yeah,
can meet them there.
if it's
Oh, that's a
okay.
good idea.
If it's not-
Okay.
um,
Go down. No, sorry, John.
please- oh, yeah.
Go to junction B2.
C2
C2. Because you gotta go down to deck C.
Okay. And we'll meet them there.
Okay, guys.
to deck C.
Deck C, junction 2, please, guys. If that's okay. If there's no problem,
This is the
please.
second in command.
That's John.
You know what? I think I'd be like that too.
I think maybe like more than just the top. Maybe like
Second in command.
I was the designated survivor.
See, I
I was
disagree.
really,
Yeah,
Do I
that
have
situation,
to
I'm
panic?
like, ah!
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah, from the one, yeah, please.
Dude's
yeah,
just like
please.
barely fucking keeping it together.
I was the housing secretary.
8. So
Whoosh.
I tremble.
Does that?
Well,
No,
I-
no,
we
it's not a
were
7.
walking, right?
So
We've
it's
established the 7 is what killed everyone.
Oh,
else.
okay.
Yeah, that's a good point.
She
Yeah.
is one.
So I got my -2 agility back.
Hey! Hey!
But just for a turn. So 10 minutes of trembling, or shuddering, stammering, whatever it was.
Stammering.
Stammering, stuttering, trembling. Yeah.
All right. Okay, so if you're wait, so you
We're all making our
I
way
have
down to the
not.
C2
Yeah,
junction.
failed.
Oh yeah.
No
yeah.
failures, no success.
Oh, so you did not click C2 yet.
Correct.
Okay.
right.
Motion sensor. Pew, 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 pew.
Just fucked up because we're moving.
Okay, so so the
And
motion,
I've got the gun out.
so motion sensors
Oh, yeah,
on.
right.
Okay, and you hear.
What gun did you have?
Well,
The pulse rifle.
Oh, you
Okay.
took the pulse rifle.
mine's better.
Yeah, because I give you my pistol. Yeah.
So it looks like you're detecting something.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yes. So that's a positive on the motion tracker.
Nice.
Where's that?
It appears to be in the direction of one of the maintenance shafts that meets that corridor. Is there any ventilation or maintenance that?
Hey, there's
you guys are
actually
gonna
2
want?
junction C2s.
Oh.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Wow, we-
Junction C2, Junction C2. Who designed that
What
fucking
the
map?
hell?
Well, I think the one that's 4 is 1. Is it?
They both say Junction C2.
It should have been C2. It's a typo.
Oh, okay.
No.
So we got Junction C1, Junction C2, and Junction C3 down here?
Let's pretend they know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Would you? Yeah. Just
The one near the reactor.
Yeah, the junction
Going
of the
in there.
reactor.
We pathfind our way.
Okay, and so
Something's coming. Which way is it coming?
something's coming from from. So Cham walks by a ventilation shaft, and two. Okay, and you hear a scuttle, a scamper, and then just gone. Yeah. So you heard something in the shaft.
But what's the motion sensor?
The motion sensor was going crazy. It was like right there, and you physically heard it, and it retreated.
Yeah. Clickety clackety pitter patter.
So wait,
Tiny
you saw
alien
it go
feet.
away?
Yeah. The motion. Yeah, the motion. I can't control the rate of the motion, but yeah, it was ba 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 ba, and then disappeared. But you heard it. Yeah, you
Means
heard it.
stopped moving
No,
nearby.
as
No.
in retreated.
Retreated,
You
okay.
heard it,
It
you heard it
retreated.
skitter away.
Mother-
Skitter away.
That's what I was worried
Yeah.
about.
Mother, can you give us an update on life forms? Is there still a life form in the reactor?
Deck C.
Affirmative.
And is there any other life form? How many life forms are on deck C right now?
35.
Deck C.
If it's us and that one in the reactor, it'd be 6.
Yes, it appears to be 6. 6 life forms is all I'm detecting. One in the reactor. Oh, and one in the on C. Yeah, C.
Yeah,
One in the reactor. Yep. So 6. Okay, so you can proceed now. That was all
Oh, we
the.
can't count.
Nice, thanks.
You didn't.
Do we roll again or what?
No, all right.
No, that would just each trip. We're going to just do a mobility. Hey, roll again, please, and double stress.
You forgot to assign homework.
Yeah, really. Like, I'm trying to conserve that air. I still have my helmet on.
So back down to the okay. So you're met at the junction by. So John says, "Hi guys, thanks for coming." So Valerie Reed, security, and Liam Flynn, medic.
Right.
And you got any headaches?
We're recovering well from cryo-sleep.
Their
Nothing.
skin looks okay.
Yeah, they appear to be.
What are they wearing? They're in kind of like.
They just put on
coveralls?
yes, coveralls. Yeah, they just put on their Chronos wear.
Check for mottled skin.
They look fine.
I think
Yeah.
that's infected.
We were inoculated.
Yeah, so
We were told that once before.
Was the doctor inoculated?
The doctor.
'Cause something popped out of his head.
Okay, I was working. So this is Flynn, the medic. So I worked with the doctor, and he began hiding things from me. But as far as I know, he was very
Okay.
upfront about
Except for the hiding.
about the inoculation. But he was doing
He was
other
very
things.
honest, except when he lied.
And
He was very
I
forthcoming with the things he didn't hide.
and I think.
Okay.
I
Are
think this
there any
experiments-
like as we're walking along, like fire axes, wrenches lying around?
Things that could like decompress
Something
the
that
ship.
these guys can have.
Claymores.
Oh, to equip them. Yeah, you could. I mean, let's see. In the
Oh, you guys got nails? Fingernails? All right, that's good. What's this, man?
Obviously, it's worked well for whatever clawed up the
all
thing.
you in
That's a
there.
good point, yeah.
Gee- Gosh.
let's
I'm
see.
sorry, I'm gonna write corporate agent with a heart.
Oh, I'm sorry. So Reed is
Apparently
equipped.
the only heart.
He's the new face of the corporation.
Reed is equipped with a
Why
shotgun.
there?
Yeah, so she has her shotgun, and Flynn
Where?
prefers not to
What-
hold
what-
any to
Did you
use any
s-
weapons.
What? I'm not complaining, but did you sleep with that?
Possibly. Hey, you see something pop out of someone's head like that? I
Man.
sleep with the fucking shotgun too. We get out of this alive.
Would've been
That's
nice
how I'm
to
going to be
have.
sleeping
That's a
from
good
now
point.
on.
Hey, they let him his.
Alright.
That was
that's-
That's her signature item, shotgun. I don't even know I have this anymore.
Hey, at least yours did something. What does a picture of my terminally ill brother do?
I don't know, make you
Leave
cranky?
one stress, okay?
Oh man,
That
man.
works.
You know what? I'm in a worse shit. Am I in a shittier situation?
I don't know, does it
being
help? Maybe
terminally
look
ill?
at it.
I don't know. Is something gonna pop out of my brother's head too?
Well,
Yeah.
at least I don't have cancer. Could be worse.
Yep, could be
be
worse.
worse, everybody. Alright, well, that was good.
At least you don't have to like use observation to find new pictures of your brother.
All right, fair point.
Is there any pictures of my brother in the med bay? No?
Yeah. Just locate all of your photo albums.
But that'd be kind of creepy. Then you find all these pictures of
Oh
your
my
brother and
God.
somebody.
Actually, right.
Yeah, it's like, oh jeez, and he's in the shower too. What is that? Like, come on. Okay. All right. So
So what kind of
the
door are we
whole-
looking at for the reactor?
So okay, so the reactor. So
well, first there's a reactor relay control,
yeah,
and we
yeah,
just quickly give them update them, just saying this is what we're doing. There's a life form in the reactor.
okay.
We need to turn the reactor back to. Is this the correct sequence though? Turn on the
I
reactor,
was
then
trying to
fix
establish
the-
that. I do not
I'm
think
a
there is.
pilot, not a mechanic.
Mother would know. Like,
Damn it, Jim.
What do roughnecks do?
apparently, according to you, whine a lot.
I'm gonna fix some
Roughnecks
stuff.
Hall shit. I thought.
Yeah, really.
I didn't think
It
that-
sounds like when I asked Mother that under current power, right, it would take us 3 months to get
Okay.
to any Wheeling Tiny outpost. We could do it. The fact that we need to actually get the reactor on to get the engines working again, I think this is the correct
Okay.
sequence of it.
We're just
Like,
wondering,
it's
it's
going
like-
to take a while for the reactor to power up, isn't it?
Yeah, but the thing is, like, we had no
We're
had
the
no
fucking,
medic on
we're the
our
fucking
own
roadies.
ship. You know what I mean? Yeah, we had like a couple roadies and a pilot and no medic, no mechanic.
Hey, you tell us, where do those corporate funds go?
I don't know. I'm scratching off corporate agent. I'm just gonna keep with the heart.
With heart. John Wilson with heart.
Career. Heart. The heart of the team. The heart and soul.
You're the least of the planet crew.
Oh yeah, Mati with your fucking
Right.
monkey head. Yeah, while your powers combined and heart. Yeah, heart this fuck all. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
funny, yeah.
Yeah.
You're a professional red shirt.
Which means you survive from episode to episode?
Right. So
All right. So you enter the reactor relay and control.
like
yeah.
like special forces. We don't
Because we
play
know
it.
what the,
Oh,
after
man.
just establishing there are no Marines and we're a fucking bunch of fucking
Okay,
useless
yeah.
roughnecks.
So-
Okay, you
Yeah.
said
May I
that
suggest
Overwatch
with the
thing, right?
campaign
Yes,
mode
you
is
can.
to play
Sure,
Colonial
yeah, you can
Marines?
do that.
No, really.
Yeah, you can say, so yeah. So basically, just yeah, you need to kind of choose a direction. So into the reactor, you're gonna overwatch against anything.
Oh, yes, as
Oh, yeah,
long as
because-
like shooting towards the reactor isn't going to risk blowing up the ship.
Well, it could.
Not
Yeah, the
are you gonna do
reactor
that
is-
killjoy again. Aliens.
I know.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Fucking Gorman.
What kind of shells do you got?
Like I said-
explosive.
I said, and I go in onto the reactor, or can I go on Overwatch? And it says you have to choose a direction. So
Suddenly, John's harpoon gun looks really good.
yeah, right.
Unless it pierces the reactor, we all die of radiation poisoning. Or whatever.
You have the pulse gun. You have the pulse gun.
I have the
Pulse
pulse
gun,
gun.
service pistol, shotgun. John's has the harpoon gun.
Okay. Well, let's all just go in pointing in different directions.
Ah!
Back to back.
Again, military training
That's
was
not
really nice.
Yeah, what?
okay.
Actually, well, let's ask
so
the
your
we ask
suits-
security officer.
Security officer, yeah.
Oh yeah. So
All right.
to it. Yeah.
Why don't? Sorry, what?
Read. Yeah. So yeah.
Basically,
Read.
how should none of us are trained in military tactics? How should we enter this thing?
Carefully.
Yeah.
After you.
I'll take point and I'll take point and read
Security officer is an honorary position.
and she opens the hatch and it's very dimly lit. So the only light in the room is coming from
Suit lights.
an access port down into the reactor. So
light
kind of just
hanging from the
a
ceiling.
dull bluish light, but the whole area is kind of glowing a pale blue. And that little alarm that happened on all your suits as soon as you opened was radiation.
Radiation.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
So, just kind of a little bit meta is this is level 1 rad. So every turn you're going to take a point of radiation.
What are compression suits somehow?
Well, I know I guess if you're
No
completely
one has
sealed-
taken off the
okay.
compression
Yeah.
suit.
So
Definitely.
so you're fine unless you're so Reed,
And Johns.
Flynn, and Johns immediately step back and because they're just in coveralls and they're we can't go in there. You guys are gonna have to.
Can I stim it?
Yeah.
Fine. In that case, can you at least stand outside and make sure nothing comes in?
of course, Reed salutes with her left hand. Of course, of course. Of course, I'll be here. I'll be here if you need me. Just get us back up and running.
Okay.
We get on the way to somewhere. We should see if there's compression suits for them too.
Maybe. All right. Well, let's just get in there and
we
get
got
this
one.
reactor
Yeah,
back
that's
on.
Yes.
interesting. All right.
I'd also like to
I think I'm the best at fixing
get some
something, so
monitors and see what
probably-
happens.
Yes, I will help.
I'll take a look. You guys watch my back.
In that case, it sounds like I'm on point, or at least I'm on observation, since it sounds like Davis and Cham are the best at repairing something.
You take
Oh, okay.
one extra from me.
All right.
So I'm just covering them, keep trying to standing next to Wilson, who hopefully has his motion tracker out.
Boom, boom.
I'd never put it away.
Okay,
so
fair
that's
enough.
a-
I turn off the sound bit. That's
I'll
fine.
Yeah, okay, we've got the motion tracker on.
Okay.
I'll take a look at the engine and try to fix it.
Keep it.
Or the reactor.
Oh, okay. Well,
Actually,
basically, so what do you?
is
You
the
heavy
light form
machinery right
moving?
now? Okay. Well, before you,
I think we would have been told.
Yeah, before you've entered.
Okay, before they go in.
Yeah, because you haven't looked around. All you've seen is blue
Alright,
light. You
alright.
haven't seen anything. So there's a lot more
It
going
just
on.
kind of dawned
Okay.
on me.
Yeah, there's no.
If you see,
Alien.
okay, I trust that you know what to do in that case. If you see like a metal cylinder that's shaped like this, don't go near it. Just come back up. And let me know.
Okay. That's not ominous.
It's an alien of origin, but it's also the source of
A metal cylinder.
Sorry, did you say it's the source of the infection?
the source of the infection.
If anyone sees that in that room, I'm out.
Wait a minute. It was saying it was like mold and pustules and stuff, but it comes out.
I don't know if it registers as life form or not. I'm just saying, like, if you see that, come back up, right back up.
Right.
We'll have to figure out
Okay.
something else. But if it's just like a zombie, then by all means, we'll just shoot the fucker. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So sorry, you can't do any repair rolls or anything until you kind of like get into the room and suss out like where
Okay.
where you would actually be
Can
repairing.
I keep this roll because it's good?
Of course. Yeah. No. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. That's fine.
Nice.
Okay. So nothing's moving. We'll update. Chris. So blue light, deep shadows. Strangely, inside this reactor room, there's torn up furniture and equipment that looks
Furniture.
like it's built some kind of nest. So it's obviously taken from other quarters. And that it's a pile of debris, right? That is a very nest shape. So it's been all scavenged from other parts of the ship. Near the reactor, actually the reactor core itself, and you see in the midst of it a crumpled up spacesuit. So the helmet is filthy and fogged, and the suit looks like it was on fire at some point. So the compression suit and the fogged, kind of filthy looking helmet laying in this nest. And what you notice, and what is going to be the main thing you have to deal with, is going to be cleaning up, because the entire all the reactor surfaces and what's going to be needed to be taken away before you can get all of the engines online connected to the reactor is this disgusting kind of yellow resin. So like something that's in that tube is coating. Yeah, so that is coating the controls and floor, and there's no way that anything can be reactivated until that's cleaned up. So that'll be a heavy machinery roll and a shift of work.
No one thought to bring a broom
Clean
or a mop.
up. Yes.
Question,
Yes.
and this can be in character. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Keep an eye on the time there, Chris.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Thank
Well,
you.
it's
wow.
10:42.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Sorry. Okay. Obviously, I see all that, and from my vantage point in the bathroom, all I heard was "strange," which is all I needed to hear.
Yeah.
In the reactor. Flamethrower. Incinerator.
What about the controls?
Well, my question is, as characters. Sorry, let me do this in character. Will that damage the place?
You didn't change the voice at
No, I
all.
didn't. I haven't done the voice the whole 2 sections. Why would I change it now? Can we burn that stuff off without affecting the reactor?
Can we burn this stuff off without affecting the air?
Yeah, that would probably be the quickest way to clean up. Yeah, is burning everything. And you know, Mother has detected there is a life form somewhere in this.
Okay, so we need to
Would-
cleanse it
would-
with fire.
Would that damage the reactor?
No, not it wouldn't. The incinerator itself wouldn't be strong enough to damage the reactor. The reactor is leaking though, and will require repair.
Those are answers.
Okay.
Well, okay. We got to get that resin off. Or whatever that junk is. We got to get that off the reactor.
Alright.
Mother has just said the incinerator will not harm the reactor.
Like I said, cover me.
Okay, but before you go all Leroy Jenkins, how about we get our weapons out and actually do cover you? Because this is one. This
You don't have your weapon out?
Yeah, really.
I
You
did.
came in the room with
Yeah, we were covered.
Oh, I gotta go get my gun. I left it in the other room. It's kind of heavy.
Okay. Are you all ready?
Yeah.
Foosh.
Okay, so fire. Yeah, so roll your ranged.
Oh shit. My range is terrible.
May I suggest starting with the nest?
Sorry, what next?
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that was the thing that they noticed. There's all this broken furniture and equipment arrayed in a nest. Inside is a spacesuit with a filthy fogged helmet.
Old bird one.
And the reactor core is in there too. Right?
Yeah, it's like kind of nestled against the reactor
Yeah.
core.
It's inside of the alien nest.
Foosh.
Yeah, okay, aim for that damn
Sir,
suit.
before you, just a quick thing.
Yes.
Can I just look for a fire extinguisher?
Oh, sure.
let's not.
Safety
Yes.
first.
Yeah, no, so,
What sound is that?
yeah, no, so, that was the,
Alien pops up.
so yeah, there's utility closets, so there would be supplies and, yeah, a fire
I
extinguisher.
see you're
as well.
trying to
Alright,
cleanse a nest
so-
of fire. You need help.
So
So you're
however
trying to
many
deal with a
fire
xenomorph
extinguishers there
infestation.
are, I take them out.
Okay.
Sorry. And then how many are there?
Extinguishers, we'll say there's 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay, you guys aren't gonna believe this, but I missed with a flamethrower.
No, you didn't. You didn't miss with the flamethrower. You just like
Something
all you gotta
else.
do is fucking point.
I don't know.
Did you roll your stress dice too? You do have your
I
stress.
have no
Okay,
stress.
cool.
Yeah, no stress.
We can push it. And you add 1 stress and push it.
You also have your story.
Oh, and if it's
points.
base.
It automatically adds a stress?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
you also have 3 stories.
You also have 3 story points.
Oh, okay.
And the maximum number of story points you can have is
3.
That is a
Oh, that's right.
brilliant
Yeah, so
idea.
you have a built-in success.
actually
Or you
my-
can,
I think
Yeah,
the
well,
story
good
demands that you do this.
Okay, I agree. I
Just
was
like
story
corporate
point to
taking-
automatically burn the nest and add resin down.
Okay.
Taking credit.
You're aiming directly at that suit first, right?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, again, I can't imagine. I can't not imagine the alien.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how many? So 1 success. You fire the flamethrower. Now roll 9 dice
Woohoo!
to see how much damage that would actually be.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Don't roll what you did before.
2 successes out of that.
Okay. Nothing. Okay. Okay. So you lay into that nest. All the equipment and furniture is instantly burning, and the resin, the yellowy resin, is just singeing away. And the spacesuit stands up with gigantic, elongated
God damn
arms
it.
on fire.
I'm sorry. What the fuck?
Look at those fire extinguishers.
So
Go ahead, just
it's
let-
on fire. So it's going to take so every round it's going to take it's going to take fire damage.
Okay, regardless of
again.
what happens to initiative, I just think I empty my service pistol into whatever just jumped up on that.
Okay, yeah, if you guys were kind of Overwatch, so go ahead and roll. Yeah,
Just like, the fuck?
because it was basically a sleeper dormant, and you woke it up with so everyone can take a shot,
Wakey, wakey.
and that will.
Do you want to pull
determine-
initiative?
I think we'll do it after.
Or is it just
yeah.
like
yeah, this,
simultaneous? Fuck!
yeah, this is
All right.
a free attack.
Okay, so what is ranged attack? Agility?
Oh,
Okay, after the combat up, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping we're going to set it down with a single fucking roll.
I hope so too.
Okay, so, sorry. Ranged attack is agility.
Yeah.
Yeah, agility.
plus.
Do you have
range.
Plus your range
combat?
attack. Yeah, range combat.
I do.
Yes.
1, and then whatever bonus die from the weapon.
One,
Right?
yes, yeah, right.
And
You
whatever
have
stress we
ranged
have. Just at a... No, I don't. Sorry, I was looking in the wrong place. Put die back. So 3 for agility, 1 for the bonus die, 1 for my stress. That's a 1 on the stress die, and a success.
Which cancel
A
each other out,
success. Potentially.
Oh, you did get a 1
So
on the
1
stress.
on the stress
yeah.
die and a success.
So do your panic roll. So if it's a ranged attack, either the attack is canceled with any if you roll.
Okay,
any
so
ones.
I panic as this giant thing jumps up flaming, because it was supposed to be a fucking spacesuit. Panic roll, and we do not immediately add stress, correct?
No.
No, you don't.
Okay,
yeah.
so I'm looking at a grand total of 6, which is
Or
fine.
6.
Keep it together.
Oh, sorry, 5.
Five,
Five,
yeah.
5. I'm fine.
Okay. Oh, good. Okay. Bum. Okay. Where is the?
I'm wondering. Well, I've already done
Oh,
it.
there we go. Okay.
I'm wondering if I should have burned a story point just to get an auto success.
You can, you can at this
Well,
point.
I've already
yeah.
done everything else, so
Okay.
my feeling is I'm kind of
Yeah, so and you did your panic roll. So
yes,
so
and it's 5. I'm fine.
okay.
And we've got multiple people taking shots.
Yes,
at
yeah,
it, so.
yeah. So that cancels out your shot. So
Yep,
something,
yep, so-
something jams, and you panic. Panic is okay.
Yep.
Okay.
My grand total was a 5.
Okay. Yeah. So no shot happens. So I won't roll armor. So but it's
It kind of doesn't do anything.
it's armored. Okay. So
Click,
next
click, click,
next
So
shot.
bonus dice means I take 2 more?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, 2 more for the weapon. So 1 for the attribute, 1 for the skill, and
Okay.
1 for the weapon plus your stress.
Okay, so 5 agility minus 2 cancels out my ranged combat, and 2 for the bonus, and then 4 stress. Let's go.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm seeing a lot of successes.
Yeah, I've got.
Nice.
1,
And what was
2
that? Which weapon was that?
That was a shotgun.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So-
Nice. That's 4.
Sorry.
Nice.
Did I mention that I am standing very close to Davis right
Behind him even.
now? Yeah. It's like, oh, get it. All right. Nice.
Yes. Leah got 4 successes.
4 successes. Yikes.
Wow.
Okay. So 4 successes,
Yeah.
and the damage on the shotgun is
3.
3. Yeah.
So roll 3 dice.
No, that it's
12.
it's per success, or you can. So it's 3 for the first success, and then you can add an additional point of damage for each of those.
Okay.
So you had how many successes?
So
Yes,
Four.
4.
4.
So 6.
So yeah, so 6 points total. Yeah,
Okay.
and so it reels. It,
Sorry.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So you just shot a huge hole into it, and you can now see as parts of the what you thought was a helmet break off. They're actually just sloughing off like this slimy hood that looked like a space helmet, which just slides off, and you see what looks like a human skull, or what was like left of a human skull underneath. And it's so it's, and you hit it again. We'll do all the shots first, but then it gets burnt again because it's on fire.
Do I roll that
Oh, it's
damage?
not dead.
Yeah,
I think Willis-
It's not dead. It's
I
not
think
dead yet. No,
Willis
it's
was-
it's still standing. It's still shrieking. But
Do I roll damage for it, or is it something automatic or what?
it's well, it's you can roll it again. Roll the fire again plus 1. Like each round. So now 10
Oh,
dice.
and it sounds like Willis is also taking a shot.
You go for it.
Yeah. Do you want to shoot? Yeah. Go ahead and shoot.
Did you
before
empty
the fire.
it? Did you?
Shoot, you can
look
wait.
at it as well?
Yeah, I will
Yeah, because that would have been
do
the
an
fire
auto
is the beginning of
success on
this
this
round.
one.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
2 damage.
Okay, and it goes down.
Okay. There's
Cool.
3 more
Yeah.
fires. So.
Yes. All right. Now it's extra burning and on the fire.
You know, I think we've all established we're fine with whatever the fuck this thing is being extra dead.
Yeah.
It's just like regular dead doesn't
Yes.
cut it.
It's charred now.
Yeah, so now, there's nothing in the room but ash and burnt. Yeah,
That's fine,
there's
that's
nothing identifiable.
I'm
It
sure
is
that
all-
it smells really good. too.
Yes.
Helmet.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, we all have helmets. Okay, good.
So
Nice.
it's burning the resin too.
Yes, yeah. So now that the place is, aside from ash, is going to be clean. So you'll
Extremely
just
clean.
you'll just be able to work on the reactor from there. So it needs to be repaired. The reactor is still.
All right.
Are there any
does it
more
need-
life forms in
need
the
to
reactor?
Put out.
Well,
There's only one.
If you ask Mother, no further life aside from the 4 of you is detected.
So then we can roll heavy machinery.
Yes, yeah, do that. Yeah,
So
Alright.
you're,
Alright.
you'll,
and add
you
some
take-
help. Yeah, add some.
you take an
Fire
extra.
extinguisher.
Yeah. All right
Okay.
then.
Why do you keep these fire extinguishers?
All right. I have a single success.
you can push it.
Should I push? Push it.
Or-
You can push it or add one of your story
So
points.
remind us, push it means you roll
Every
every die that did not get a success.
Right.
But you also add a stress.
and add a stress, and you keep that one stress for the
Your choice. Okay.
Well, will a success do it, or do I need more than one success?
More
A
than,
success-
more than one success could potentially lessen
Do
the
it
time.
faster, yeah.
Do it
Yeah.
faster.
Yeah, this is going to be like
So-
8 to 10 hours of work. Is what? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 3 more successes.
Oh,
in
nice.
addition.
Great. Okay, so
4 total.
you want to do it faster and with style and.
What's that Daft song, Punk? Faster, stronger, better.
Yeah, faster. I guess.
Okay. Yeah. So
Sure, with
Yeah.
penalty.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
So
Watch how fast I do this! 4 hours, bitch!
Set up the sound system.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. So
Tell us
yeah.
what's
So
that 4 hours of
so
work.
the reactor is now back online, and
After 4 hours.
so there's no more radiation detected, and it's back online. But you've been hanging out here for
For a while.
Okay.
You guys are
And then-
sweeping ashes, and the reactor now springs back to life, and you only have some engines to take it down.
Cool.